This is Morning Juice. Sports, insight, and great storytelling. Starring Bobby Carpenter and Jeff Tito Thitoff. It's time to attack and dominate.
Yeah. Attack and dominate, Bob. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. You know, just some people's idea of timely emails and when things are sent out as if 4:30 to get something done on that business day is acceptable.
4:30 p.m.
PM.
Yes.
PM.
Yeah. You gotta do it,
Because generally people stop working at 5.
you would think.
But, you know, you got a wicked pong tournament going on. I get it.
Good morning, Bodie.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Back again. Tito's back. Tell a friend.
Any truth to the rumors that you and Your Highness were out there?
No, that is
running
not true.
around the desert like the Hangover?
No, that was not true.
Okay.
But it was a.
People were asking.
Yeah, we were not. I was out there. We communicated a little bit
Did you?
via the old telephone.
Nice.
The old cell phone, I guess you would say. It's not really a telephone anymore, is it? Is a telephone? What does cell phone? Is that the same thing as a telephone, Bob, or not?
I mean, a cell phone is a telephone.
Is it? I'm saying, like, I didn't know if like the way the wired telephone stuff worked. If that made it tele.
I had a cordless.
A cordless
what
phone.
What does the tele prefix mean on the phone? I'm not sure.
Tele, sure.
I think tele is it's a great question.
I don't know. That's the kind of stuff I do, Bob. I come up with great questions. I need a serious answer from both of you. Okay.
All right.
And I'm not trying to get ego stroke.
Ooh.
Yep. Did either of you actually miss me? Tell the truth.
Tele originates from the Greek word meaning tele, or far off or at a distance.
Okay.
So I would say a cell phone is even more of a telephone than
more.
potentially just the general corded or cordless wall phone that you would have.
It's a telephoner even. It's even more. It's a telephoner.
Words like telephone, distant sound, and television, distant sight.
Ooh.
So there you go. You learn something new every day.
See, that's what I do, Bob. I try to make people better.
I missed you, Tito.
I appreciate that. But, say I asked a question, and Bob immediately went into something else. And, by the way, Joe in the chat immediately said no as well. That's fine,
what?
Joe. On missing me. Did you miss
Maybe
me while I
he
was
just said
gone?
no. Maybe he's just like,
Yeah.
maybe that was to the telephone
Could
thing.
have been
Or whatever.
That's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with that. We will go with that. We got a big show lined up for you today. How'd Austin do?
Austin did great.
He's awesome. I don't know if I'm on Vegas time still or not. It was a very choppy life regimen out there as far as when I slept, when I woke up, what I did, how late I was, all those different things. But I woke up fairly refreshed today. I feel good coming in here. So
refresh us.
we have a big show lined up for you today. It's a Schlegs Day. At least I hope it is. We'll also talk about some college football. The King spoke yesterday. We'll hear from him as well. Not Your Highness, the King. We're talking about Ryan Day. Got to make sure we get to clarify that for everybody. Morning Juice sponsored by Riverside Bank in Dublin and Event Risk Elite Protection.
What do you think Ryan Day would think of Your Highness?
You know what? I would like to get Ryan Day and I want Your Highness to show one of the press conferences and ask some of the questions. Hello, good morning. I think that'd be fantastic.
Get in where you fit in.
Get in where you fit in. That's right.
Jump on the right foot. Do the wrong
thing. The Lions beat the Ravens last night 38-30.
Oh.
Reds off yesterday, 6:40 tonight. They host the Pirates. Guards off yesterday, 6:40 tonight. Host Detroit. Both teams, Bob.
Playoffs started today. They'd be in.
They would both be in right now. And so it should be fun last week of baseball. Reds and Guards both trying to hold on to those spots. So that'll be a lot of fun to follow that this week and see where that goes. And Bob will talk more baseball maybe this week than we have all year long.
Let me shake the magic 8-ball. Prospects not likely.
We won't you just give one sentence out on the Reds and Guardians. Maybe this week though.
Yesterday, if they win if it started today, they were in.
Maybe we'll do 3 sentences though, like on other days. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out.
Well, it depends if they win. If they win, then yes, there's the potential for that. If not, no dice.
All right, let's make people. I already make people smarter with the tele thing, but let's make them even smarter.
Time to get smarter. Morning Juice presents Today in History. Here's your professor, Bobby Carpenter.
General, do you think?
I also say, I don't know if you made them smarter. You asked the question that I led the answer to. So, I mean, Asking the right questions is key, though.
I think so.
In
Bob.
my marketing class in grad school, we had a thing called ATRQs, ask the right question. So you know what? Yeah, ask the right question, Bodie.
I like that.
It was pretty good. Our guy Sashi Mata, Schlags, we'll bring that up with him today. He loved Sashi.
Get that tattooed on the small of my back.
What about Sashi Brown?
Maybe not as much him. It is Tuesday, September 23rd, the 266th day of the year, which Thitoff, that means there are 99 days remaining. Halloween coming into focus. Thanksgiving right around the corner. Better get that Christmas shopping done, Bodie, because it'll be here before you know it. The college football and NFL season just kind of lures you into the pool, and next thing you realize, it's like December 8th, and then you're really in a pickle.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm drowning in bad defense, Bob.
Well, that's good. If you're a Bengals fan, well, here's the thing. They always say turn your offense into defense or defense into offense.
I think it could be both.
Well, I think the Bengals want to turn their offense into defense.
Yeah.
They did that a lot.
How about we put Jake Browning at safety, see if he can run down any of these defensive backs
well,
going 60
you know what?
yards
Maybe they should get some
way.
reps over there. Just like, look at how it helped Baker's development playing some of that scout team D-line in Carolina with Steve Wilkes. And then they cut him, and so then he went back and got him later, like the Red Wedding with Game of Thrones.
He also kind of blew out his arm there for a minute with the Browns, didn't he, when he tried to make a tackle after
that's
a pick?
true.
Quarterbacks should never try to tackle anybody.
Well, if it saves you points, which ultimately saves you a touchdown, I think that would be a good idea.
I wouldn't a playoff game. I'm saying unless it's like a elimination game, I don't want my quarterback trying to make a tackle.
You're telling me if it's a game against a divisional opponent, you are in a tight race. I don't care if it's the second half of the season, first half of the season. If you can save a touchdown, go save a touchdown. And by the way, I can watch these quarterbacks. You can tackle somebody without getting hurt.
But
Number one, it would help if the quarterbacks actually took like their fitness seriously.
Right.
And I used to get on some of the guys. I got Stafford to where he was. So I'm like, listen, man, we can't be doughy boy Stafford anymore. We got to quit getting hurt. And you know what? You stop getting hurt.
Yeah.
But Brady and Manning, didn't they famously avoid tackles?
Yeah.
I'm saying so.
It says a lot about them.
Oh, okay.
Bruise on the legs, a long way from the heart.
Okay, I'm just saying though, Bob.
Put your gear
I
on.
want to see that guy under center who would take the test and who would go out there and make the tackle.
Brady Manning did it. It was a business decision for them not to do that, right? For them to now.
Those two are the worst two athletes, at least by the time I was like playing with them and around them. I mean, in borderline NFL history.
If you're okay, let's put it this way: if you
ever watched Tom run? I mean, it's gross. You saw that time. You watched the combine. That was like at the apex of his athleticism.
I think if you're a
Ran a
quarterback
forever
with not a great, if there's a huge gap between the starter and the backup,
a gape.
Yes, then I might feel.
When is there not a huge gap? If you're good, there's always going to be a huge gap.
I will tell you this. I don't think there's a huge gap in Carolina. I don't think there's a huge gap in
New York. Giants Nation. Let's ride.
Exactly. Giants, there's not a huge gap there.
Let's grow.
Mr. Unlimited.
Yes.
There are.
Russell, who helps you learn how to tackle?
Mr. Unlimited.
I just think, Bob, that if you're Brady, if you're Manning, if you're Jared Goff, if you're Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, that's a great example. Dak
Prescott's like 220 pounds, man. Dak is actually an athlete.
He's gotten
I don't want Aaron Rodgers.
I
don't want Rodgers making a tackle.
Rodgers only threw like 6 picks a year. That's why.
I'm just saying, I don't want it. Well, if it's a fumble, I still am making a tackle there either. I don't like, if I'm an elite quarterback, I don't want you playing defense ever.
Or playing in any international competitions.
That also. The no-tote Olympics. You cannot participate.
This date, 1846. Neptune is discovered by a group of astronomers.
Oh, R.I.P.
There you go. Wait, did Neptune die?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was thinking Pluto. Never mind.
I didn't know if it exploded.
Like the Death Star.
Death Star
I thought up right there, too.
It's been a bumpy one. This day, 1952, the first closed-circuit pay sporting event is televised. 1980, Bob Marley plays his final concert. Do you know what his group was, Thitoff?
It was Bob and the Wailers.
The Wailers.
Yeah.
Played their final concert in Pittsburgh.
No woman not cry. No woman not cry.
No Woman, No Cry. Mm-hmm. What a great one by Bob Marley and the Wailers. I never knew that. Rothman always reminded me. This day, 1984, Joe Montana, after 49 straight starts, sits down, misses his first game. 1984 as well, Sparky Anderson becomes the first manager to win 100 games in both leagues. Thitoff said we weren't going to talk baseball today.
Hell, yeah, it's huge. Sparky Anderson's the greatest manager the Reds ever had, and he got fired and shouldn't have been after the 1978 season.
Why did they fire him?
Because after they won the World, they went to the World Series in 70 and 72.
Yep.
Won the World Series in 75, 76,
yeah.
and then 77 and 78, they came in second place both years, so they got rid of them.
That's what stinks is back in the day, I mean, if you didn't win the division or win your pennant, there was literally just, that's how you got to the World Series.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess you had a 162-game playoff, but
yeah. And then he goes to Detroit, and wins the World Series with them in 84, and
there you go.
Fantastic career by
Gets it done.
R.I.P. Sparky Anderson.
Likes to smoke cigarettes.
He did. Looked like he was 60 years old when he was 35.
But when he was 80, he still looked 60, I think.
I know, he looked the same way all the way throughout, yes.
This day, 1986, Boston's Third Stage hits number one. It's their first album release since 1978. Amanda, it's number one.
I'm gonna take you by surprise and make you realize, Amanda. I'm gonna tell you right away, I can't wait another day, Amanda.
Banger.
There we go. Number one. This day, 1988, Jose Canseco becomes the first 40-40 man in Major League Baseball history.
He's leaning a little bit right now. He's running. There's the throw. Number 40. Jose Canseco, the first man ever in big league history. Didn't do it. And now he's asking the umpire if he can take that second base back.
And he's saying no.
The umpire says he can't have it. He's getting a standing ovation from his teammates on the top of the dugout steps.
And the fans are standing also. Jose's going to ask Hirschbeck again if he can have the bag.
Just take it.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Are you going to stop you?
They're standing. Now he's going to get it. He stole it. It's his.
41 steals now.
He's got it.
That's great.
Well, at Wimbledon, they hold it up over their head when they win a trophy, and he just gave a little one at that. Frank Simchek will take care of that. The Hall of Fame will be on the phone, but they won't get it.
Tim Raines, famously, in the throes of his drug addiction, Bob, would slide head first because he had vials of, in his pocket.
Coach, I'm just finished the Charlie Sheen first episode of the documentary. There's some great stuff.
Well,
I understand the needing to hide substances.
Canseco would sometimes slide head first so would not take the needle out of his ass.
Listen, he was a revolutionary, pioneer, if you will. Some people might say he saved the game of baseball. In 1998, when no one was one to watch it, who do you think he got on juice? All right?
I know.
Not Griffey. Griffey didn't care enough about lifting weights and taking care of his body.
No,
Mark,
right.
Big Mac, come on over. Water's fine. Sammy, hop on in here, little guy. We'll juice you up, make you strong.
Barry?
I eat 3 every day to help keep me strong. Yeah, Barry. No, Barry was after that. He's like, oh, these guys get all the attention. Now it's my turn.
Watch this.
Yeah. Right
Barry
in the
was,
head,
Barry
right
was
in the brain.
He was a 30-30 guy for a long time. No one cared. This date, 1998, Elvis is posthumously elected to Nashville's Country Music Hall of Fame. Some birthdays today. Born on this date, 1930. He was a singer, a pianist. He was also blind. He said, "You've got the right stuff, baby." Mr. Ray Charles. There we go. Just an old sweet song. Georgia on my mind. Also born on this date in 1943. Son, they took a rough one because they can't play any defense. But that's what happens when your best players, they just trade him away.
Yep.
I'm waiting for Jared to use those picks to help the team this year.
I would make the offer back to Green Bay for Micah Parsons. I think that'd be great to death. So we're giving you the picks you gave us.
Short of using those picks for in their prime, Ed Reed, Deion Sanders, and
Maybe both.
Ronnie Lott.
Yeah.
All
I
three?
think they're in trouble.
Oh, that's secondary. They're really hitting their stride, buddy. I'm telling you. They're cruising along. Good for them.
Yeah.
It's big-time ball. Oh, goodness. That was on. Marty Schottenheimer, though, born in this state in 1943.
When you step across the white stripe, the only thing that matters is that 6 inches between your backbone and your breastbone.
Raise your eyes up. Right above is the next rung. Reach out and grab that rung. Pull yourself. Push your buddy. The next rung is today. Let's go. You can. You will. You believe. You believe. You believe.
There's a gleam, men. There's a gleam. Let's get the gleam, all right? Let's go.
This is a game of the heart. A game of being a man. Let's go. Do not underestimate the power of the human will. Go back. Light the ignition. Let's get this rocket ship going up now.
Those 2 little letters, W-E, we. Those 2 little letters, U-S, us. They're powerful. They're powerful. Great job. That's it.
We add up all those inches.
That's
That's going to
great.
make the difference between winning and losing, Tito.
He's with the Queen for a couple years now, right?
Living
Yeah, he
and
passed
dying.
away, unfortunately, in 2021. He had Alzheimer's pretty bad. He came on quickly, though. I got to meet him in probably, I think, maybe 20. It was before, about a year and a half before he passed.
How'd you meet him? With Hall of Fame or something? Or was it?
No, I was down. So we used to go vacation with Shotty every year down in Florida. His dad was coming the last couple of years, and so he was there and got a chance. He was still with it and like cognizant, but he said he was like he had good days and bad at that point. But yeah, awesome, legendary coach. Browns, Chiefs, Chargers. 1 year with the Redskins as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
so did I.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought there was a fourth team, and I started scrolling. I was like, oh, 2004. Just one, no dash, no
Right,
hyphens.
the 04,
just
yeah.
the 1 year, buddy.
Right, yes.
2004. I think that was the year they brought in like Dion and Bruce Smith.
They brought all the old, yeah.
I mean, they basically
Super
tried to
team.
do what the Lakers did. like,
Hainsworth? Might have
that
been a
was
little
before.
later.
That was
Before that,
before
right.
Hainsworth.
It's
This
like
was like when Dan Snyder first bought him and was
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
"Let's go get them all,
Dream team.
all the old folks, bring them on in." I mean, they had Deion Sanders and Darryl Green as their corners.
Not bad.
I mean, they're just
Not bad.
not young. Either.
Not young
1994.
either. Did
Yeah.
Vic play for them at all or not?
Who?
Vic? Did he ever
No,
play for
he
Washington?
didn't play.
Okay.
Philly.
Yeah, that's where he
yeah.
went. Julio Iglesias, the singer, also famous father, turning 82 today. And the boss, Bruce Springsteen, turning 76 years young.
We went back inside, sat down, had a few drinks, but all we kept talking about was glory days. Well, let pass you by, glory days. I could use just a little.
Oh, yeah, this is my favorite. Second favorite.
You can't start a fire.
Little Courtney Cox. Oh, yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Courtney Cox up there dancing back and forth. Pulls her out of the stage, up on stage.
It's not the second best Springsteen song.
It is to me.
I know number one for you is it's not Thunder Road. It is Jungle Land's number one for you.
Badlands.
Badlands for number one for you. Not
Badlands. Jungle Land is down in Jungle Land.
Badlands, Jungle Land, Thunder Road.
Thunder Road.
Born to Run.
Thunder Road is probably fourth. The River's probably third. Born to Run's fifth.
I
Or in
keep
the
the
USA
Days of the Dark
6.
up there. That's too
I
high.
get up in the evening. I ain't got
nothing to say. I come in the morning.
It's kind of like I'm feeling the same way. It's kind of maybe the anthem of my life.
I understand that, Bob. It's
Like
just
how Shark used to live.
It really is. I'd say it to him all the time.
I'm not going to tell you what to like and what
Hey there,
not to
baby.
like.
I could use just a little
No,
help.
I know. Listen, I know. I don't think it's top 10.
That's
I think a lot of
atrocious.
people would disagree with you.
It
Tito.
really
I don't
would.
think so. If you're a real Springsteen fan, I don't think you would disagree with that. That's
Listen,
your poll
I've got
question.
the River in my top three.
I understand.
Not really our speed. Tito.
No, come on, let's do it across. You know what the hell with that? Let's do it. Come on.
Should you
good.
be allowed to take PTO when you schedule it?
Oh, come on. We all know the
Maybe
answer to
yes,
that
no,
one.
maybe.
We decided yesterday. I like this from Austin. He said we need to have, or I think Bobby kind of mentioned it, and then Austin played off of it. We're going to try to come up with one that just has one option.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. That's a
The
fantastic.
poll, just click yes.
Yes.
It's a dictatorship
How about
sort
this?
of poll.
Do you like fan polls? The only options, yes.
Austin came up with, "Are you reading this?"
Okay,
I thought that was
that's
pretty
good. That's
good.
pretty good. Also,
Can't
yeah.
say no.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Carolina center Eric Montross, born on this date, 1971. And yes, Thitoff, he is having tea with the Queen as well.
Yes, he is.
Turning 53 today, though. My favorite rappers from back in high school, Mr. Jermaine Dupri.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players
That's
play.
right.
And we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit streets, see gangsters roaming. And parties don't stop till 8 in the morning. Welcome to Atlanta where the...
It's kind of like the sequel to Dancing in the Dark.
That's what it is, you're right. Now, some people are East Coast, West Coast. I'm Midwest Coast. That's
Midwest.
what I do.
Is there a coast in the Midwest?
I'm just saying, I'm Midwest
Lake
Coast.
Erie?
Might be. I'm Midwest Coast, though, till I die.
There you go. And then Dodgers legend Matt Kemp turning 41 today.
He can wipe you out. Here is Kemp, fly ball into left, back at the wall, it is gone. And the lead is cut in half as Matt Kemp shoots one over the green monster to make it 2-1.
2018 World Series Game 1.
There we go. They won that one, didn't they, buddy? That was their third?
No, the Red Sox smoked him in 18.
Oh, that was the Dodgers. Did he play with the Red Sox, though, didn't he?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
know if Red Sox, he might.
Not that I remember off the top of my head.
I'm going to look that up for
He
you.
bounced around a bit at the end.
I thought
And then he came
played
back with L.A. and had a really strong season after leaving for a few years or so.
We're going to talk baseball today.
Listen, this is all you're getting, okay?
This is the apex of it. Let's see.
All
here.
right.
Matt Kemp played for the Dodgers, the
Braves,
Padres,
maybe?
the Braves, the Reds,
Oh, maybe that's
in Colorado.
no ox on the end, just the
It's
Reds.
the Reds on that one. He got that in that one trade. Wasn't that the Homer Bailey trade? Was that the one I'm thinking of where when the Reds were trying to shed all that contract? Either way.
You're digging a little deep in the archives for me to know that
Farmer,
one, Tito. I'm not
Puig,
gonna lie.
Alex Wood, and Matt Kemp go to the Reds for Homer Bailey, Jeter
I forgot
Downs.
Puig. I forgot that's when Puig went to the
Yeah,
Reds.
I remember that now.
Gosh,
They
long
said that.
may he reign. Reds legend.
He got traded there in December of 18 and released May of 19. Matt
That's
Kemp
good.
did. So it was quite the run there for
Long may he reign.
not even a full month, probably.
Big day. We got Dogs in Politics Day. We've
Dogs
got,
in politics?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at now. I mean,
Dogs in
life
politics.
imitates art. National Checkers Day.
I used to play checkers every day.
Of course.
Let's see.
Bless his heart. He'd let me win
Who
every
was the
time.
name of that
We win
one?
every time.
Shiloh, that's right.
Maybe Jeremy's a little messed up too, Father.
It's the only time you hear his name in the movie.
Yeah.
We got to remember this for Schlags. National Great American Pot Pie Day. Schlags loves a good pot pie.
Nice.
Restless Leg Syndrome Awareness Day.
I don't
Not
have
red
restless leg
socks
syndrome.
or red legs, but
Right.
restless legs.
Restless legs.
As well. And those are your historical events, your birthdays, your passings, your holidays, observances for this date, Tuesday, September 23rd. Thitoff's first day back in the saddle, back from Vegas, the 266th day of the year, and only 99 days remaining in this 2025.
Am I going to end up eating crow? We'll discuss that next.
Well
Morning
done,
Juice.
as always, General.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you.
Come on, Tito.
Even
I know it's
Austin-
your first
even
day
Austin
back,
got
but
it.
You doing the Rooster Read now or you're going to wait? You want to play now or you'll do it when we come back?
Let's do we come back.
Okay, we'll do it when we come back. Morning Juice.
Hey Columbus, it's Lorenzo Stiles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. It's football season, and just like on the field, success starts with the right game plan and the right team. That's why I'm proud to team up with Monogram Homes. They're the true custom home builder, bringing precision, creativity, and attention to every detail, just like we do on Saturdays. If you're ready to build, don't settle for standard. Go custom. Go Monogram. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
What would it take for my child to only miss half a day of school for treatment?
What would it take to fund a cure for childhood cancer?
It would take all of us to come together to support the research. Join us. Go to childrenscancer.org today.
Your child's oral health milestones matter. By age 1, see a pediatric dentist to establish good oral health habits. At 7, see an orthodontist to check your child's bite, teeth, and jaws. Around 15, visit an oral and maxillofacial surgeon to have your child's wisdom teeth examined. Remember, milestones met, healthy teeth set. Visit milestonesmet.org.
Hi, I'm Kim Holderness.
And I'm Penn Holderness. You don't have to have an amazing race to the doctor, but you should make time for routine cancer screenings.
I schedule my mammogram and other cancer screenings around my birthday and then treat myself to lunch.
I do too, because, of course, everyone likes lunch.
The C word can be scary, but routine screenings can detect cancer before symptoms appear.
And early detection equals better outcomes.
Go to preventcancer.org to find out which cancer screenings you need.
You know what hope is? Hope is action. Carving a path forward, even when it's hard.
And kids who still know how to dream. They're the best pathfinders of all.
So at Child Fund, hope means helping millions of children living in poverty worldwide to grow up healthy, educated, skilled, and so all those good things can come true for them. Safe.
And that means safe at home, safe at school, and safe online.
Hope means walking this path together. All of us. Because when we work together, we can do so much more.
That's right. Hope includes you.
Child Fund, because we need each other.
To learn how Child Fund works with children in 23 countries to help them achieve their full potential, visit childfund.org. That's childfund.org.
Every child deserves a safe, loving, and permanent home. Help the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption find families for children who've lingered in foster care the longest. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
One man is a national champion, NFL veteran, and local business leader. The other man is Tito. This is Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
All right. Me and Bob. It's a great day today. It's a great day to be a juicer. Jose Canseco. Celebrating. Bob.
Some people call him the king of the juicers.
He's the king of something. Here we go.
Oh, you hear the sound. You know what time it is. It means it's a Tuesday, an appetizer Tuesday. And with it being September 23rd, I had some at the house yesterday. They're gooey. They're delicious. They're crispy on the outside, cheesy on the inside, served with homemade marinara sauce. It's the Mott Sticks. They are the 5-tool appetizer. They bring it home for you all the time. And they're going to be $3 all day long at your Roosters. And they've also got the Roosters giveaway. Go there to roosterswings.com, sign up, win some tickets to the Buckeye playoff game, trip there, all kinds of other great stuff.
We locking that in already?
Well, it's the first non-regular season Big Ten game. So whatever, it could be a bowl game, simply.
Okay. Could be.
They could be
probably a playoff game. But
could be a bowl game. That's still in the realm of possibility.
That's true.
And if you stay locked in here for the next hour or so, you'll get a chance to win a $50 Roosters gift card.
So me and Eckert, the Temple of Doom, were out there in Vegas, and we decide the last night there we're gonna get legit massages. Legit.
What's an illegit massage?
Well,
we're getting a legit massage. It's like
Justin
one of those.
Tucker.
It's one of those places. Tucker, you brought her. It's one of those places, Bob, that it's in like one of the malls kind of thing. All right. So,
like the Orchids of Asia.
Okay, we go, and these guys my buddies had massages there before. I had not.
Of course, they had.
They've got it's legit massage. I
learned on Charlie Sheen if you go to a place like this and you actually pay for your friends to do it with you, then it converts from like a misdemeanor to a felony pandering charge. So just make sure.
Did you speak to a Heidi by chance?
No, I did. Listen though. So here we go.
Did you watch the whole first one already?
I'm most of the way through it.
Oh yeah, Heidi was great.
She was a character, just hanging out with all those.
She used to be really attractive.
Heidi Fleiss?
She was younger. Yeah,
a lot of us were.
There's a great movie with her on that they put on that was on HBO when I was younger growing up. I wonder who played her in it.
So we go in there. They've got the menu of stuff and
menu of stuff.
So listen,
Doesn't sound like a quote legit place to me.
Since I would, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. I let them decide. Eckert and DeTemple, what one are we getting? And they whatever it was. I can't remember what it was called. Like I don't know, morning sun. I don't want to. Anyway, that'd be all day.
Morning
relax.
run?
I don't know what it was. No. So we all sit in chairs next to each other.
Oh, that sounds very friendly.
The first thing they do is they put like this warm washcloth over your eyes, right, in your forehead, kind of thing, to kind of get you relaxed in the mood. So
relaxed in the mood.
So you do that. So we're all got these on, and then they take off your shoes and your socks and start by massaging your feet. Okay. A few minutes in, I'm thinking to myself, this woman's got some strong hands. I lift up the washcloth and realize Eckert and DeTemple both have very attractive young women rubbing their feet. Me, I've got chin. He was rubbing my feet.
You can request a chick, dude.
No, if you do, it's disrespectful, I think, Bob.
Nope. Not for me. I mean, there are like a few male masseurs that I will allow work on me.
Right.
Most of the time, it's women.
Okay, look.
There's a couple guys. My man Olin Williams. There's just a couple dudes
Just
that
like
I'll let
she.
do it.
Couple guys in your life. Yes.
Couple dudes. They're consistent, and I feel very comfortable with them, and we're good. But as a regular practice, if I'm getting a rando,
right,
I'm not sure who they are or what they're about, because my wife asked one night, I go, "Can you book me a massage?" She calls up, and they go, "Does he have a preference?" And my wife's answer, I was doing something else in the search. She goes, "He likes the ladies."
Listen,
and I'm like, "Could you have made me sound any creepier?"
There's nothing
you just
wrong
said
with
he
that.
prefers a female
Under the
masseuse.
age of.
No,
He
listen,
likes the ladies.
Look, we all like cars. Some people like red cars. Some people like blue cars. I prefer a blue car. I got a red car from massage. Nothing wrong with it. But I've never had another man touch my feet for that long in that way, and I just felt kind of weird about it.
Do you think they ran your license? It was like, this guy, we cannot legally give him a woman.
What I think is, that Eckert and DeTemple somehow made it happen that way. I think I got bamboozled. I think
Wouldn't
my
rule
two
that out either.
quote unquote friends made sure.
If you're letting them order your entree, don't complain when you get the chicken and not the steak, or maybe you get the steak and not the chicken.
Anyway, I'm just saying it was nothing wrong with it. A great massage. It's just in that moment when I lift up the cloth.
It was the anticipation. You know what they call that? The funky comedina.
That's all I'm saying is
Tone
that
Loc had a song about that at the end.
It was awkward to me. That's all.
You're surprised.
Nonetheless.
They call that and my man Sashimata also brought up, he called that the unexpected delight.
It was I would say he's half right on what this was. It was unexpected. Bob, every year when I come back from Vegas, there are certain people and teams that are dead to me.
Clemson, Bengals?
Yeah. Kiffin was dead to me
going
in.
Tigers?
Kiffin last year when they lost to Kentucky, I think it was, at home, I believe is where that was. That was
you're right on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
now this year the people that are dead to me now, we can add to the list. It does include Clemson. Dabo's dead to me. I don't care where he goes. I don't care what beach he's on. I'm betting the shark. And then
I'm betting the shark
over Dabo. Yes.
Wherever you go, whatever you do.
You can add Green Bay being dead to me. You can add.
Why? Because they lost to the Browns?
Yes,
There's
because
been a lot of great teams that have lost to the Browns.
Green Bay is going to have a nice get-right game this coming Sunday night in Arlington.
Yeah, they will, yes. They're favored by like 7.5 in Dallas, which is amazing.
Going back to the scene of a crime.
Yes. So, but Green Bay's dead to me. And
Think they'll
speaking
film
of
that like they did the playoff game with Jarrah?
Let's hope so.
Dallas also dead to me.
Yeah.
For what they did with the Bears and what they didn't do against the Bears.
Chris Ash.
Yes. Dead to me.
We're pumping the chest, but buddy, we got to get a heartbeat real soon.
So those teams are dead to me for what they did. The Clemson one was just ridiculous. I have a question for you guys. I have ripped Curt Cignetti quite a bit and called Indiana a fraudulent program.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Indiana's dead to me too because of what they did to Illinois. But nonetheless, what am I
Also,
asking?
by winning by a lot, also kills you.
Yeah,
Yes.
the 53-point margin of victory.
Right.
It was the largest margin of victory, I think, over a top 10 team.
By a Big Ten team, in
by
history.
a Big Ten
yeah.
team in history.
Ever?
Yeah,
Not
ever.
just Indiana.
Not just Indiana.
A Big Ten
How many
team
times do you
being
think
a top
Indiana's
10
beat a
team.
top 10 team?
That's fair. Fair point. But gosh, I would
That
think.
includes Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah.
So here's
I would
my-
have thought one of those games,
Ohio
like
State-
CJ Stroud a few years ago when they played Sparty and it was like 50-0 at halftime.
Well, it was 49-0, and they only scored one more touchdown. I think they could have.
Should have ran it up.
They could have really throttled down.
So, asking you guys this. I'm going to give you two options for the next 2 years and then also for the next 5 years.
2-5. All right.
Okay. Would you rather be Indiana or Clemson for the next 2 years and for the next 5 years?
I think both on Indiana now.
You think both on Indiana now?
Yeah. Number one, you get about $30 million more a year than Clemson does from your TV rights.
fair.
Maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Could that be balanced out, though, with the ACC revenue distribution changing?
You know what that's based off of?
Winning.
Winning.
Like Charlie Sheen.
Winning. And if they're not, it's easy to sit there and say, hey, we're carrying the torch because they were for a long time. When you're getting beat by 10 points by Syracuse, and even God's coming in and trying to stop the game to help sweat them out in the visitors' locker room, folks, there's no worse situation than being on the road in a rain delay because you don't have any of your stuff.
Yeah.
You're at home. You get all your creature comforts. They can get food. They get this. You got all your bars. You got a lot of space in your locker room. On the road, those road locker rooms are tiny. There's not much room. Like you didn't bring everything. I mean, that stinks.
That's the same logic I use, Bob, and that's why I chased it also. After the line had dropped out, he did a live bet on Clemson on top of that. 'cause
God
they're
came
going
in.
to figure
Dabo's
it
been
out.
praying a lot. He's got him. Listen, this lightning strike, just like the Tribe when they got hit with that against the Cubs.
That was my biggest, that right there. I did the same thing with Dallas against Chicago. There's at halftime, like, there's no way it can possibly get worse for Dallas.
Well.
And then they just said, hold my beer. How
Watch
about you,
this.
Bodie? 2 years and 5 years.
I think I might go Indiana, too. This Clemson thing has hit a point, and it's weird. Like, they just won the conference and made the playoff last year.
Yeah,
so
but they still had some issues last year.
And they just – this is not new anymore, really. I mean, it's been a minute since they had a year where you're like, man, Clemson.
This was
if
supposed
they
to
get
be the
it,
year.
Exactly,
I know.
that too. They brought back a lot of talent. I know mock drafts are what they are. They aren't a perfect science, but I bet if you went and looked at most mock drafts in the last 10 years that came out in the summer before the following spring's draft,
right?
They're probably, especially if you eliminate the quarterback position, I would bet they're decently accurate. It may be a guy goes in the quote-unquote mock draft to the top 10, maybe goes second round, but still, if you're a second-round pick, you're probably still a pretty good college football player.
There aren't a ton of outliers where there's a first rounder that
especially
goes,
non-quarterbacks.
Yes.
And it's kind of hit a point, too, where there was a few years where it's like, well, let them get the quarterback situation right, see if they can bring back some of those mutants they had running around at receiver a decade ago, and maybe they can get this thing back on track. Their offense has been a mess this year, but and in particular on Saturday, though, their defense was getting cooked, man.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't stop Syracuse. I love my boy Steve Angeli, but
yeah,
I don't think anybody thought that they, well, I don't know, maybe last year after Kyle McCord's season, but Syracuse isn't a team that I think a lot of people had high expectations for coming into this year, and it just feels like, and I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at the actual rankings from the last handful of years, but it feels like the recruiting has fallen off a bit.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like
Well, the thing is
outside
they've
of
had-
the top 25, but enough to where top 5 to top 10 to top
Yes.
15. This last year, heading into this year, was the first time Dabo did anything with the portal.
Right.
And I don't think it was like massive moves. Plus,
You
I don't think he's
you don't need to make massive moves.
no,
though.
but like even the 8 to 10 guys, I don't even think they were doing that. Plus, I don't think he's going to come off of that stance. He seems like a pretty stubborn guy in terms of,
I don't know what you're talking
we're
about.
going to do it our way. And I just don't know. And a conference, too, that
It's not
is
great.
not very strong.
No, it's not at all.
They
Not-
can't find a way to win 10, 11 games like that. I'm not saying they're going to go 1-11 this year, but I don't know if the pre-COVID Clemson is ever happening again under
Not
Dabo.
walk through that door.
Yeah. Trevor
You
Lawrence.
think COVID killed him?
Maybe it
COVID may have
did.
killed the Clemson program. That may be the biggest death so far at COVID. But two other things happened in Vegas. It's a sports book, and on Sunday, there was this extremely obnoxious guy who was yelling at every, like, top of his lungs, following the Eagles. No, was it following the Eagles-Cowboys game first? No, it wasn't me. Don't point at me, Bobby. It was not me. And so, like,
which game? Eagles-Rams?
Eagles-Rams, right?
Okay.
Yes. He was rooting against Philly, rooting for the Rams. And so he kept doing that over
Probably
and
felt
over.
really good at the beginning.
Yelling, it was obnoxious to the point where after about half an hour of him yelling at the top of his lungs after every play, security kicks him out. Now, this is a fairly large man, booming voice, obnoxious as hell. Casino kicks him out. Cowboys game starts. He is there cheering against the Cowboys.
Wow. That went right.
He shows back up wearing different clothes.
I love it.
Still doing the same thing.
Sunglasses
no
and
sunglasses.
fake nose.
Still yelling the same way. Everyone in the sportsbook knew who this guy was. He thought he could sneak back in that way. They kick him out again. He comes back a third time in different clothes.
God bless him.
Does the same thing. And finally, they banned him for life from the casino.
Come
At
on,
least
dude.
so they did. Also, I'm sitting there, man, I see a guy come up.
Taking him to jail.
With one of those rather large, I don't know what brand it is. I don't know if it's a Gucci bag or whatever. I don't know what the fancy bags are now. It's a huge purse, though. This guy's got one.
A
purse.
That's what I said. Somebody said, DeTemple said it's a merce. I said, no, it's a purse. It was a huge purse. And I'm like, God, I would not walk around with a big purse like that. I can't even see myself doing that. And so I'm not saying I'm making fun of him. I'm just saying it looks weird to me. But so I guess I'm kind of belittling the guy privately. Then I see stacks of cash being put into this purse.
Oh, yeah.
To the point where he gets an escort from security out to his car. There was that much cash. He said, you know what? Maybe I should have brought a purse as well. Maybe it's a good sign if you bring a purse.
You got to be prepared like a Boy Scout, prepared for all the winning.
Right, yes. So that was the other thing I had in Vegas.
Giants for fools.
That dude, everyone was clapping when he got kicked out, and there were people challenging him to a fight.
Nice.
It was high class Vegas there, seeing that. But I love the fact that I showed up again in different.
Where did you
different
stay?
outfit. We stayed at the Rio, the remodeled Rio.
Okay.
They've redesigned it. It's been good. That's where we spent a lot of our time. Was in that sportsbook there. They gave us we got it like a reserve table and all stuff because. Not that we gamble that much, just I was nice to the right people, I guess you would say. We sat there all day Saturday and all day Sunday watching football, which is wonderful, and losing money. God, I hate you, Dabo Sweeney. Hate you, Indiana. Anyway, coming up next, it's some Quick Hitters Morning Juice.
Hey guys, 13-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion Jason McCourty here, and I'm the Innovation Ambassador at FAIR, Food Allergy and Research Education. I would say the most challenging thing as a parent of a kid who has a food allergy is probably the ignorance that I myself had in the beginning. I didn't know what anaphylactic shock was. I didn't know the dangers, let alone the things that she needed to be able to have a normal life. When you go to drop your kid off, and every single time in the beginning, we'd have to go through everything she was allergic to. Preparation is everything. And me, for playing football for 13 years, it was all throughout the course of the week. It's getting ready for game day. When you're on the field, you're playing for your fans. At home, you're playing for your family. My playbook, read labels, keep it allergy friendly, and have an epinephrine nasal spray as a backup plan. Because when my family's safe from food allergens, that's the real victory. Visit foodallergy.org to learn more.
At National Geographic Society, we believe in the power of wonder. It drives us to explore, pushes us to see the world differently, moves us to action. And we believe that today, wonder is more essential than ever. Wow. That's why we're supporting a new generation of explorers to ask big questions, make breakthroughs, and bring the future closer. Wonder awaits. Will you join us? Visit natgeo.org/wonder.
Hey animal lovers, it's Anthony Rothman. On October 12th, downtown Columbus becomes the ultimate dog lovers destination. Lace up, leash up, and walk to save lives. Every step you take fuels care for shelter dogs in need. There's a free dog festival with jaw-dropping sport dog shows, hands-on training for your own pup, and a rescue marketplace packed with adoptable dogs and mission-driven vendors. Fun walk, fund raise, fund rescue. For more info and to sign up today, visit gigis.org. That's gigis.org.
In honor of all those we've lost to cancer and those still fighting and thriving, like basketball analyst and cancer champion Dick Vitale.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. Join our team to help fund game-changing research that saves lives. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over health disparities, victory over setbacks, victory over the unknown. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Donate to the V Foundation to join our team and help save lives.
Cancer can take away all my physical abilities. It cannot touch my mind, it cannot touch my heart, and it cannot touch my soul.
100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now to the V Foundation at v.org.
Bobby played for the Dallas Cowboys. Tito wears assless chaps.
I'm dead sexy.
You're locked into Morning Juice.
Morning Juice. Tito, Bobby, Bodie. And now, by the way, is our man Bodie. Our man Bodie's turn to shine.
Morning Juice presents Quick Hitters.
Sponsored by Dr. Mark Levy. If you're snoring and not sleeping, call Dr. Mark Levy today at 1-800-MORE-SLEEP.
Good morning, Buddy Wells.
Happy Tuesday, fellas. We'll start with some college basketball. The Stanford men's basketball program landed a commitment from a young man over this past weekend whose last name might just ring a bell to basketball fans. On Saturday, the 6'7" forward Aziz Olajuwon committed to the Cardinal, picking Stanford over Vanderbilt, Cincinnati, and Houston. 24/7 Sports ranks him as about a top 60 overall prospect in the upcoming class of 2026. He said, quote, "I chose Stanford because the coaching staff made it clear they are about me, not just as an athlete, but as a person, and that meant a lot in the process. Aziz is the son of none other than the Dream, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Hall of Famer and all-time NBA great. Hakeem, of course, spent almost the entirety of his career, both college and pro, in Houston with the Cougars and then the Rockets. But Tito, Aziz is carving his own path, heading out to the West Coast and the Stanford Cardinal.
Yeah, it's, you know.
Do you care?
I
thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, it doesn't really, it sounds like a poll question there, but I am not surprised. I don't know how often the kid ends up. Now, granted, Ken Griffey Jr., more baseball talk, was better than his dad in baseball. But it seemed like that often, though, Bob. You guys that are, it's not significant enough. It's not Hakeem Olajuwon going to Stanford. You know what I mean? It's not somebody of that caliber, I wouldn't think. He cut it down, Stanford, Cincinnati, Vanderbilt, and Houston. And then he ended up going out there to Stanford. So, I don't know. It's probably better for him to not try to follow in his father's footsteps at Houston. When it's all said and done. Yeah, I know. But he's a 6'7" small forward.
Okay.
He's not his 7-foot dream shake, like his dad was.
Dream shake. That sounds awesome.
Was
that on the menu at the massage house?
First of all, it's not a massage house. It was in the mall. It was legit.
Have you ever seen the clips of the Orchids of Asia?
I've never seen the Orchids of Asia.
It was in a strip mall.
It was?
Yes.
But it was out in the open, though. Like, ours is out in the open.
What do you think of some seedy back room? You have to go through 3 beaded doors on the way back there, and there's
why did it have to be beaded, Bob? Nonetheless,
burning incense and black lights everywhere.
I would think things like that happen behind a closed door. Like mine was, there's glass window. Like you walk by, we were like in a cage at the zoo. You could walk by and gawk if you want, which means that kind of stuff wasn't happening.
You can do that in Amsterdam.
That's not Amsterdam, Bob. It's a mall in Vegas. Like, I think there was an Orange Julius something right by there, too. I think there was a Wetzel's Pretzels might have been right there.
Dinner and a show.
That's what I'm saying. It was not that way.
Dream shake.
His move was a dream shake.
Listen, good for him. Like, he's going out to Stanford. Maybe they gave him a little bit of cash on the way out there. Hakeem's still alive, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you say, Dikembe's gone. And he's not much, and he's younger than Hakeem.
How old is Hakeem?
He's probably 56.
62.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Okay, so.
He's getting up there.
Good for him, though. Like, this is great. Hopefully he has a better career out west than Bronny said.
Oh, yeah. Steph Curry, he was better than his dad.
He was, yep.
Maybe Peyton and Eli, you could argue maybe they were better than Archie.
They're better than Archie, yeah.
I don't know that
better
Bronny.
athletes.
Well, not better athletes, but
I think Peyton was. I don't know if Eli was a better player than his dad.
Better careers.
Well, yeah, because he had better teams around him.
Right.
I don't know that I don't know that Bronny is going to surpass LeBron.
Bronny won't do that, but how many of the kids? Like Pete Rose Jr. played in the majors for a little bit. And there's no way he wasn't worth the damn.
Michael Jordan's son's dating
Scottie
Pippen's
ex-wife.
ex-wife.
So he's winning.
Destroy your reputation and make you feel bad. I don't know. So it's interesting. It's publicity because I don't remember the last time if we ever would talk Stanford basketball in this show again. Maybe not. Maybe never have. I don't know. But we're talking about which
they're in the Atlantic Coast Conference now.
That's right.
So.
Yes.
College football here, guys. We know that starting next season, the SEC will officially begin a 9-game conference schedule with the 3+6 scheduling model. Each team will play the same 3 opponents every year. Then they'll rotate through the other 12 in a 2-year span by playing 6 more conference games. I guess you could say kind of a 4-year span, depending on how you look at it there. On Monday, the conference released the annual 3 opponents for all 16 schools in the league. Along with some interesting notes here that I will name right now. The set of annual opponents will only be applied to a 4-year cycle over the 2026 to 2029 seasons. They'll revisit that for the 2030 schedule and beyond. Also, the SEC plans to take competitive balance into account in assigning the other 6 opponents a team will face in conference and play each season. Guys, let me get the list pulled up right here real quick. Don't need to read through all of them, obviously, but is there a team, as you guys look through it, or want me to read to know their 3 opponents?
Who was Alabama's?
Alabama's got Auburn, of course, and Tennessee, of course, and then Mississippi State.
So you gave Mississippi State. I'm just curious, how they tried to balance some of that.
I think for the most part,
who does Tennessee have then? Georgia.
So Tennessee has Alabama, Kentucky, and Vandy.
Who does Georgia have? Florida.
Georgia has Auburn, Florida, and South Carolina.
Because they did get Auburn on there as well. Because it's just interesting. 3. What's interesting, there's no Penn States in there. Unrivaled. But I like this. I wish the Big Ten would have done this as opposed to doing what they did.
Where it's like some teams have got 3 rivals, some have got 2, some have got none.
None. I mean, some have 1. Ohio State has 1. Or you could have done Ohio State and had Michigan and Penn State in there, throw someone else in there. I don't care. Illinois, Illinois every year. Let's go. And you could have found a way to make this work.
Do you wish they did?
Because people want to see the hits.
Yeah.
I want to see Ohio State play Penn State every year.
Michigan, Penn State, Sparty.
Pick one. It could be Sparty, maybe not. I don't know. If you would have put, they would not want to put USC on there consistent. That'd be 3 pretty tough ones.
Yeah.
Right.
Nor Oregon.
Right.
That would be the one.
How you put Illinois on there then? They play for the Illinois, every year, and that can be part of it. I don't care.
When I look at it, Bob, that's the thing. I'm glad the SC was transparent about it by saying transparent SEC. It's try to say that, but it's the fact they said the competitive balance thing. Whereas, if Ohio State, they set the true 3 best rivals for them, it would be Michigan, it would be Penn State. And hell, Oregon would be entertaining as well, but you can't do that. It's not like some of the other schools don't get that. Like whoever gets Northwestern, whoever gets, Illinois. Well, Illinois on a regular basis. Illinois good now, but Purdue. If you get Purdue on a regular basis, your big 3, your 3 rivals aren't going to be as strong as Ohio State's. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and because of that, then I hope that they adjust the scheduling for that. Because look, I'd love to see Ohio State play Oregon every year. I'd rather see them play Oregon than Penn State.
Yeah.
Every year. I'd rather see Ohio State play Oregon every year than Penn. You mentioned you want to see Ohio State play Penn State every year. I know they're not going to. I'd rather see them play Oregon every year than Penn State.
We've been playing Penn State for the last 30 years.
And we've been dominating them lately.
Great.
That's fine. It's even better. You get a top 10 win every year. Put that in the box.
Right, yeah.
There's a lot of Ohio players that play. Drew Aller, their quarterback, is from Ohio.
Medina, right?
Yeah.
We get Pennsylvania players. That's a cool thing to have that back and forth. That's kind of what the game used to be when it was all regional. You'd play against guys that you either recruited and you didn't get like that. So it makes those games fun, and they have a lot of interest in them.
Oh, Bob, I am all for going regional again. If it's going to be everyone regional, go back to the original Big Ten. Then, if you're going to do that, I don't care about it. Except you,
please, can I sign up for that?
You can kick out Northwestern and kick out Rutgers and Maryland. I've already done
Northwestern's
that.
played for 2 Big Ten championships in the last 7 years.
In the West, they'll never play for another Big Ten championship.
Coach, that may be true, but you know who didn't ever play for one in the last 7 years?
Who's that?
Nebraska.
Oh yeah, look, you can cut.
You stretch that out to what, 13 years though, and they got one.
Yeah, they got
Legends
in there.
And leaders.
Iowa made it a couple times. Illinois never made it. There was only a couple teams in the West that got in. Hell, there were only a couple teams from the East that got in.
Right? Yeah. I don't think that
Penn State did it once. Michigan did it a couple times, and it was Ohio State, and that was kind of it.
I just can't wait for the Big Ten to get to 20 teams and then have it separated regionally to where it's the Big Ten and the Pac-10. And it's like the Big Ten.
Big Ten West.
Yeah, it's like Big Ten West, Big Ten West. And then it'll be like, all the original Big Ten teams. And then the other side will be all the ones that came on later on. But anyway, I like the fact the SEC's doing this. I
really like the 3-6 model.
Me too.
I
like
hadn't
that also.
spent a lot of time thinking about it, but now that I see it, in picture and in graph form right here as I look at it, they did a pretty good job balancing it, I think. The SEC, it's a pretty deep conference, but even as I look through it, pretty much every team has the one or two teams that you would expect to be the permanent opponents, and then the third team is a kind of a lesser opponent, which I think is good and makes sense.
Texas has Texas A&M, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. Makes sense. Those three schools play Texas. But there's not really...
Yeah, you knew Oklahoma and A&M were givens.
Right.
And then Arkansas is, right now, at least, lesser program. They can jump up, but more often than not, Arkansas is going to be lower in the SEC.
Once they hire Petrino to be the head coach.
True, yeah.
Then they will make a jump then. Georgia with Auburn, Florida, South Carolina. Was it LSU with Arkansas, Ole Miss, and A&M. It's a great idea to do it this way, and I'm glad that the SEC is adopting that, and it'll be interesting to see how I don't know. I want to see how college football changes over the next couple of years, or how things change. But Ohio State getting Michigan every year is obviously always going to be in play. I'd be fine with Oregon or Penn State, either one, I guess. But the fact that Penn State doesn't have a true rival is just stupid, Bob. How they let him get away with that? You should assign him a rival then.
That's what I'm saying. Ohio State is the answer. That's the answer for them. You ask Penn State people, they'll tell you it's Ohio State.
Who would the other two be for Penn State then?
Also, you ask anybody under 35. I mean, if you ask me, I would say, I would consider Ohio State and Penn State to be rivals.
They've played every year since they joined the Big Ten.
And a lot of at
good
least
games.
Top 25 matchups, if not
top
higher.
15, top 10.
And a lot of games that, mattered a lot.
And the games that were close, Ohio State's won the majority of them, but there haven't been these huge blowouts back and forth either way. There's been a couple, but a lot of them have been single-score games that come down to the fourth quarter.
If you had to assign 3 to Penn State then, if you had to give Penn State
I'd give them
3.
Ohio State, Michigan State, which is they play for the land-grant trophy. That was their final their season finale for a long time. So before they did the West and the East, every team had 2 locked-in rivals, and they rotated the rest. Ohio State had Michigan and Penn State. Penn State had Ohio State and Michigan State.
Right.
Michigan State had Penn State and Michigan. So that's the problem is you get they're playing the hits.
Yes.
And so that's fine. And then you can make the third somewhat easier. So put Ohio State, Michigan State, and put Maryland in there.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, throw Maryland because they've played Maryland 60 or 70 times. There is some sort of history to that. I'm not super privy to it, but I love going through the Big Ten and looking at all the trophy games and all the rivalry things. Yeah. And they have played Maryland quite a bit.
I would almost think USC maybe for Penn. I'd like to see it. USC Penn State every year would be fun to watch, I think. Just two classic programs.
The thing is you get into the trap a little bit of okay, so USC, they have Penn State. They'd obviously have UCLA. If you give them Oregon, that can kind of get a little tough for them.
Well, you think UCLA is going to really?
Well, that's true.
What are you talking about, buddy?
Fair point.
They just fired their coach 3 games into the season.
Well, now they're going to bounce back.
They are. They're going to bounce back.
Maybe they'll hire Chip Kelly again.
I think Chip's interested in that.
Hell no, he's not.
Coming up next, Schlags Morning Juice.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners, with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter, and football season is here at Columbus, and Germain Toyota of Columbus has the winning plays. Drive home a brand new 2025 Tacoma SR5, just $269 a month for 36 months, 10,000 miles a year. Or power up with the Tundra, now just 1.75 APR for 72 months. Don't wait. These deals, they won't last long. Stop by Germain Toyota on the corner of I-70 and Bryce Road, or shop anytime at germaintoyota.net. Germain Toyota of Columbus. See dealer for details.
When it comes to protecting your business, whether it's your staff, property, or assets, don't make a crucial mistake by contracting companies that provide subpar and unprofessional service. What you need is a security partner known for their unwavering professionalism and unnatural liability. You need Event Risk. Event Risk is a U.S.-based, veteran-owned company that not only specializes in on-site guarding, but also offers armed security associates and executive protection agents. Event Risk, elite protection for your peace of mind.
Hello, my name is Eric Rose, CEO and founder of Event Risk Security Services. We are a U.S.-based, veteran-owned company providing protection services and consulting to Fortune 500 corporations, movie studios, celebrities, and high-net-worth individuals. If you're tired of fluff margins with low compensation for poor quality security officers and the endless revolving door of vendor staffing, then give us a try. For virtually the same cost, we can then address what keeps you up at night.
Visit EventRiskInc.com.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville, or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman, and I'm leading a fundraising team at Walking the Dog October 12th in downtown Columbus. We're walking to save lives while a free dog festival fills the park. Join my team and let's make a difference at gigis.org. That's GIGIS.org.
The next disaster is coming. Make a plan. Keep extra medication on hand. Make copies of important documents. Stay informed and be ready. Learn more at americares.org/send-us-in.
Proud to be your go-to sports addiction.
WBNS, WBNS-FM, HD3 Columbus.
The Fan 3, Ohio sports destination. One man is a national champion, NFL veteran, and local business leader. The other man is Tito. This is Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
Morning Juice. Bobby, Aaron in the chat says a strip mall out in the desert doesn't count as legit business, and a cardboard sign says $10 massages. Trust me, this was not a $10 massage.
Was there somebody out there spinning a giant arrow?
At point
How about a phallic-shaped symbol that was kind of pointing in?
There was none of that.
Said rub on the one side and something that rhymed with it on the other.
It did not say that. I fell in love.
At the massage parlor?
Again, as soon as I started
at the Spearmint Rhino.
I fell in love
Bunny Ranch
with Baccarat. I played a lot of that.
So one of my friends has slowly taught me how to play it.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched. This is no joke. It's no joke. I went to Vegas we'd go as players after the season. Sure. And one year when I was in Detroit, my first year in Detroit, I think Dallas maybe made a playoff game, Bodie lost. You know, I mean, they didn't have me there anymore. They didn't have me there anymore to get two fumble recoveries against the Eagles to keep us moving along.
What year was this?
I think it was 10. Yeah, that would have been the year that Wade got fired.
I was going to say, I think that was the year that everything kind of went to hell.
I remember, I think that was when they played the Packers. Is that night?
That would be it. Yep. I think that was a Sunday night, and they lost by about 50, give or take.
Give or take. I was sitting there in Stafford's basement. He just looked over at me. I'm like, this is not going well. They just kept showing Wade on the sideline, like looking kind of confused and sad. So after that season, we came back. Courtney was pregnant, and we just had the kids. So we had RJ. So we go back and we stay at the Witten's house.
Okay.
And we get there, and they're like, hey, we're going to go to Vegas. So I flew to Dallas to hang out with them, and we're going to go to Vegas for 2 days. So then flew with those guys to Vegas. And then she stayed at the house with Michelle and hung out there. So we fly out on it's amazing. Like Miles, yeah, like Miles got this dude's plane. This is the thing when you're playing Dallas. He's like, the dude had a G5 and a Falcon 900. He gave us the Falcon because he liked to take his G5 internationally. Both are like international planes. I mean, it's like, to put that in perspective, that's like $100 million in airplanes. Mm. Oh, yeah. The plane held like 12 people. It was huge. It's probably the best one I've ever been on to this date. And so we fly out to Vegas. We stay there. We stay at
the Golden Nugget.
The Bellagio.
Okay.
Marion and Miles and those guys stay at the Aria. That was when Aria was first built.
Yeah.
And they're playing Baccarat. And I'm out there playing a little bit of poker, a little bit of roulette, or not poker, a little bit of blackjack, a little bit of roulette. And I had no idea what baccarat was. One of my friends calls it Chinese checkers now. Like I don't understand all the bet. But I sat after we went down to the Reds game. We went to the casino.
Okay.
And I was able to sit with him, and he was teaching me, about the bet line, all this different stuff that you can do. I'm like, all right, I feel like I have a decent hold on it. I like to watch somebody play a lot, and then I like to bet with small denominations until I feel like I know what I'm doing. It's an amazing concept, kind of like training, Bodie. Train somebody. Don't just maybe throw them into the deep end of the pool. Hey, take your 401k. I really don't know what I'm doing. It'll figure itself out. It'll work out. So I watched Marion. This is no joke. R.I.P. By the way.
Yes, that's right.
He won $240,000 because he was hitting the big bet.
Yeah, the exotics on there. Yeah.
Oh, and he hit like a couple of them. Oh my! I mean, I'm watching these dudes, and he's playing back there with a lot of Chinese guys. Oh, and then Romo won like $100,000. And I don't know what Marion did. I think he ended up staying longer. We ended up flying back, and like half the guys stayed, and the plane like spun back and got them the next day. I guess that's what you do. But Marion won like $240. Tony was like, I want it in cash, and they're like, $100,000. And like, well, here's what we'll do. We'll hold all your stuff. Here's your chips. We'll put them in the safe. We'll cash you out. We'll put it in the safe. And when you're ready to leave, we'll then give it to you, and we can give you an escort to the door.
Right.
Like, that's it. Like, that's where our security detail ends.
Right.
As soon as you walk through, he's like, you better have a car on the other side of that thing, like ready to get you and take you to the airport, like to a private plane to get you out of there. I'll never forget walking through there. It was in a rolled up, like, Kroger grocery bag, like stapled at the top. Tony didn't have a luxurious Merce to put it in. It was in and we're walking through there, and I felt like it was the scene out of Ocean's 11. Remember when he's got like the family, the jewels that help him get through, and they're walking through the briefcase, and he's got the security detail around him, even though it's all a ruse. But that's what I felt like. I'm walking through there, and I'm like looking on both sides, thinking, I wonder if someone's just going to come and try to like knock us down, take it. Or when we got to the door, is there going to be a dude out there ready to shoot us in the stomach and just grab the bag and take off? So
we sat down. And
Baccarat, good game though.
Yeah, we had fun. Look, Eckert and Temple were the ones who knew how to play it. And so I'd never played it before.
It's a complicated game.
I still don't know exactly how to play. We did a lot of the banker or player.
Yeah, the banker.
The bank. Oh,
banker
the banker.
player. That's not pass and no pass. That's banker
player is what it was.
That's what I was learning. They got the little two circles at the top, and then you can make the small bets underneath. Dude, the one banker is like 40 to 1. Is the player or the banker?
There's a banker one that's 40 to 1, and I did hit that one on a $5 bet. So that was good.
So you can imagine, Bodie, if you got like 1,000 on that.
Right, a little different.
40 to 1.
Here's the
ain't
thing.
all that bad.
We did very well at the table that night. The next day,
then just quit.
I'm up before these guys are. I go down to the table, and the entire table are Asians. Asian dealer.
Listen, that's baccarat is it's a Chinese game.
Yes.
Like that's.
Here's the problem, though, Bob. I got racially profiled. Let me tell you what happened. I sit down at the one empty seat.
Did you try to tell them you were Chinese?
No, I sit down at the one empty seat. And everyone puts their bets out there. I have my bet out there, and I'm just the language barrier was in effect. They were talking, didn't understand what they were saying. The
dealer should have been able to speak English.
The dealer probably did. Yeah, the dealer spoke English. I'm saying the other people though, like
probably do. You mean probably?
The other players
though,
they
didn't look at you and talk to you at all.
The other players were not.
Yeah,
they were talking amongst themselves. I think they were making fun of me. Whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, I placed the bet the first time. They all placed their bets, and we all lost. After that, they did not play a single hand when I was sitting there. Like, because you can sit there, you just wave one off, like I'm not playing this hand, whatever. They keep playing, but I was the only one betting. And they did not place a single bet for the next 6 hands when I was playing. And then finally I just got up and left. Because
bad luck, Whitey.
That's exactly, I think that's what they, loosely translated, that's what they said about me. Because as soon as I got up and walked away, they started betting again.
Did you come back?
I didn't come back. No,
I test that hypothesis.
I know I should have. I should have sat down and kept waving off like they did. We'll all wave everything off. They did put a bet, I'll put a bet, they'll pull back, I'll pull back. We'll do that. We'll just do that all night long. I can do the dance. But yeah, I think that it was because I was the white guy. Went there and sat down. We lost
I've
some
never
money.
seen Baccarat in, like, that was just out in open game tables.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Only the place I've ever seen is
Like in the high roller room, whatever.
Yeah, where those dudes, like, they don't let you sit there. You're betting when you're playing back there because they're betting like $500.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So we were at a $15 table, which was great.
That would be a great place to be able to learn that.
Yes.
I would like to do that.
Yes.
Maybe I'll have to head out there.
And
it's like the show out there.
The one guy, because I know the one guy at the table when they were shunning me, he kept talking to me, trying to give me advice on what to bet, but it wasn't in English. No, but it wasn't in English. So I'm like, he's like, oh no, bank, and then what? And I'm like, oh, okay. And I said, I just put my money out there. The same I always did, kept losing.
Give them this, the thumbs up, thumbs. Everybody knows the thumbs up, thumbs down.
That was offensive in some languages.
I don't think it's offensive in Mandarin.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
Assuming
not sure.
that they were Chinese. I'm guessing that they probably were.
They might
a large percentage, because they also Macau out there in China, which is like, or it's Macau, and it's off the coast. It's an island. I'm trying to think if it's Chinese or Taiwanese. But anyway, that's where they have like their big stuff going on out there, which is, they say it's like Vegas and Miami put together.
Mm-hmm. Oh, also played in a No Limit Hold'em tournament. And there were 28 entries in this one. And I came in 8th. Top 6 got paid. So I barely missed. That's the best I've done in one of those.
That's pretty good.
We always do it on Friday mornings. We'll go out there we'll find
How many people were in it?
There were 28.
That's not bad.
And I finished in 8th. Yes, and I got one guy got mad because I rivered him a couple of times, and then I went all in like 7 or 8 times and kept winning.
Thitoff went on
tilt.
tilt.
No, it went on tilt. They were good calls by me, and then but yeah, I lost at the very end.
4-6 offsuit. Let's go, baby.
It was a lot of fun, but anyway, it was a good time out there in Vegas. When I got there first, my cab ride from the airport to the casino. I don't know how you guys feel about cab drivers or, Uber drivers, whatever. If you want to be chatty or just quiet.
It depends. On Uber, you have you can
say don't talk.
I think, yeah, you can put in there how much you want to talk.
You can mute the person before you get in the car. I love that idea. That'd be great.
That's a thumbs down.
That's a thumbs down. You're right. It's a thumbs down thing. Anyway, the guy would not shut up, and he was talking about soccer.
Did he make some bets on soccer?
He was trying to tell me things he bets on soccer and trying to tell me, and I'm like, dude, I don't. I said, yeah, it's funny. Then kind of turn around. He said, oh, thanks for that tip. Then turn around. He keeps on. He would not stop, and it was a long cab ride because of traffic.
Good. He's getting paid to talk to you.
No, I know. I don't know what's worse. That's your poll question. What's worse? An unexpected massage from another male or a way too talkative cab driver?
I don't know if that's really applicable to all the shows, Tito.
It feels like it should be, though. It feels like that one should be.
We're a sports radio station.
I know, but
except when we're not.
Yeah, and every year when I go out there too, I always take my bathing suit.
Yeah,
I never swim though.
See, I did last time. We went to the pool and spent like almost the whole day there. Now, granted, I had Caleb, so we hung outside and he swam around.
Yeah,
it was pretty nice.
If I had the kids, I'd do that. But I always do it, and the reason I do it, Bob, is because my it's a backup plan for me.
You should run out of money.
If I run out of money on by Sunday, then at least I got something to do. Because I'm not going to buy bags like I ran out of money, but I'm going to, I always take it with me and hope to never have to use it. Now, I did do something else I've never done before.
Hopefully solicit, a nice sugar mama out there at the poolside. Have her spot you a little bit.
I was going to say.
I bought a selfie stick.
What is wrong with you?
I shot a couple of you guys. Look, I thought of you guys when I did the couple of shorts I did on Twitter.
You go to the Grand Canyon and fall in.
I said,
did you do a little, Your Highness?
No, I did. Hello, Twitter world. That's how I started both the ones I did.
Yes, like OJ.
Yes, and so that's what I did. But it was weird because I set up the selfie stick and the remote didn't work on it, so I had to hit record, then hold it up. I liked it though. It was good. It was good content. I thought. Good couple of quick shorts I did in there. Some of the bets I made, but I never thought in my life I'd buy a selfie stick. Do you own a selfie stick, Bob?
I do not.
I bet your kids do.
I don't think we have one in the house.
Really?
Not to my knowledge. If we do, it's not actively being used. It's in storage or hidden behind a couch or something. I've never seen any of my kids use a selfie stick around me or even one appear.
I felt very, what's the word I'm looking for? I felt like
Old?
It was not age appropriate. I don't think somebody my age, I don't think many people my age buy their first selfie stick.
Probably not.
Most 54-year-old men, I don't think, buy their first selfie stick at that point. It would have been something we would have done a long time ago, I would think. But anyway, so that was my my Vegas trip. We what else? We went to the Palms and had fun there. Went to a really nice restaurant, like the 56th floor. We were way underdressed for. But no, it was good though. We had a good time. It was nice.
Did you wear shorts in there?
Bobby, I had shorts and this Ohio State hat on when I went into this restaurant. Classy.
Shorts into a restaurant?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that nice restaurant until we got there. We were at the Rio, across the street with the Palms, and so we go over there. Yeah. We decide we're going to find something to eat here, and then we see this restaurant name, and they're like, okay, we'll go to that. They have it pointed a certain way, like they say restaurant this way, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, we go there, we go that way, and it takes us to elevators, which most times just the food court, whatever, the food thing. And so we have to take the elevator up, and by the time we got up there, we realized we might be going above our pay grade with how we're dressed. And we go in there and ordered food, and it was good. It was a good experience out there. We had a lot of fun out there. Nice look. Like I said, it's a nice annual trip we do. And although next year I will make sure if I choose to get a massage, I will make sure there's some stuff set ahead of time, so I don't. Cause I couldn't fully enjoy it. I felt a little bit awkward, especially when he blew my ear and kissed me on the forehead.
You know what the moral of the story is?
What's that, Bob?
Just keep your eyes closed.
That's what it is. All right, coming up next, the King will speak. Apparently, Schlags isn't going to speak to us, but the King will speak.
Is that for real?
Was what for real?
I called him twice and texted him. No response.
Well, now it's too late. Now he's dead to us. But I guess we do next segment.
We can have him come on next segment.
That's ridiculous.
If he's able.
I'm going to text his wife.
I texted you, break glass. All right. Well, hey, we might talk hear from Ryan Day. We also might hear from Anthony Schleg. We'll do that next. Morning Juice.
When it comes to protecting your assets, you need a security partner. Event Risk Security Services is a U.S.-based veteran-owned company providing protection services, consulting to Fortune 500 companies, movie studios, celebrities, and high-net-worth individuals. If you're tired of fluff margins with low compensation for poor quality services and an endless revolving door of vendor staffing, then give them a try. They're virtually the same cost, and they can address what keeps you up at night. Event Risk. Check them out at eventriskinc.com to learn more.
Hey, Columbus. It's Lorenzo Styles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. Football runs deep in my family. My dad played here, and now my brother and I are proud to carry on that tradition. At Monogram Homes, family matters too. They treat every homeowner like one of their own, building with care, precision, and pride. Monogram doesn't just build houses, they build homes, crafted just for you. So whether you're starting your first home or designing your dream space, Monogram Homes has got your back every step of the way. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
Hi, this is Martina McBride. With online news, social media, and texting available 24/7, the world seems to be spinning faster and faster every day. And it can be overwhelming. Sometimes we just need to unplug and take a break from our electronic devices. It can help reduce stress and allow us to reflect on the things that are really important in our lives.
This message brought to you courtesy of the United States Air Force.
When it comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Since 2003, Wounded Warrior Project has helped post 9/11 veterans adjust back to civilian life. Through specialized programs, they begin healing their bodies and minds while regaining a sense of camaraderie. Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/possible.
Lexi spent more than 6 years in foster care.
Before I was adopted, I felt alone.
With help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption, Lexi now has a forever family and the foundation for a bright future.
Adoption changed me for the better. I feel like I can be whoever I want to be.
You can help find permanent homes for children still lingering in foster care. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
When it comes to prostate cancer, go to pcf.org for the help you need to navigate this disease and make the right decisions for yourself. Go to pcf.org today.
Attack and dominate. You're locked into Morning Juice.
Sponsored by Riverside Bank of Dublin.
Here's Bobby and Tito.
All right, Tito, Bobby, and we had a great last segment talking about gambling, trips to Vegas, and whatnot, and we did that. It wasn't planned, but we did it because we could not reach one Anthony Schlegel. I think we have made contact.
The best way to start a morning is with a heavy dose of iron. Gas station ready, always. It is Schleg Day.
All right, Schlags, did you oversleep or were you working so hard being gas station ready that you just forgot about us?
Hey, good morning. What's crapping in Columbus? No, I was sleeping my face off. Phone was on silent. It's okay. It happens. It's the first time I've been out of my routine in a new location. But guess what? I'm talking to you now.
Schlags, do you know that it's National Pot Pie Day?
Oh, shut up. Steph, it's National Pot Pie Day. Yeah, I know. Let's make it.
What I tell you?
All right.
I go, listen, I need to write that down, Schlags, because when we talk to you, I go, he is a guy who loves a good pot pie, and you've kind of always espoused that for the last 20 years.
Oh, my gosh. I love me a good pot pie. Oh, yeah, so good. So good.
Do you do like is it like a homemade pot pie you guys do, or do you still go out there and get like the frozen one, the Stouffer's or Marie Callender?
Steph makes it. Now, Marie Callender, that lady can cook. She makes a mean apple pie. What's that thing? Dutch apple, right? They got the little sprinkle stuff on top. Yeah. Yeah, who does? Either or. They all have a place, right? They all have a time and a place. A good Dutch oven, a good Dutch apple pot pie. I remember growing up, I used to, my mom could literally make 5 meals. She could bake. She was a baker. But I remember she would buy those Marie Callender pot pies, and I would eat the crap out of them. Then there was also this, I want to say it was like a hearty, beef stew can. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I would eat the crap out of that. She would buy SpaghettiOs and meatballs. Oh, ate SpaghettiOs and meatballs like a champ. And we would sprinkle that in between her making, I think she would make like a goulash, which is really good, an 8-can soup, a pot roast, a meatloaf, and then steak and potatoes. That's it. That was all she could do. Oh, she could make a really good mean grilled cheese and tomato soup. All out of the can, though. But, yeah, it was really good.
All right, Schlags. Bye weekend. Improvement week for the Buckeyes.
You, man. You and Cord Dog yesterday. Hey, by the way, Bobby's wife's it's the world famous Cord Dog salsa. Really good. Those chips are really good, too. So, Bobby, thank you for coming over.
Hey, man, it was great to see you. Great to see the new digs. I mean, you moved in this weekend during the bye week. How did that experience go?
It was great. It was a very smooth transition of a move-in because, one, I had my joyful pants on that my wife told me that I needed to have. And I think I'm still owed for how joyful my pants were. I think something about that. Anyways, that and it all fell in place because we moved with pods. And everything was lined up where it needed to go and just needed to be moved up and in. And then the other boxes, right, you could bring those up one at a time. Clean while you bring, okay? Because, it's going to be dirty. You renovated the house, so it's clean it up, put it where it has to go. However, you have to set up the rooms before you can start just throwing boxes in there, because then you're removing the boxes to other places of the room. It's not that's not the order of operation. You move the big stuff in. You're completely furniture-wise moved in. Then you start to bring the boxes. But you clean as you bring the boxes. But anyways, it was great. We had a lot of help. Danielle and Adam, our friends, came up. My sister and Uncle Coach Mike came over. But, yeah, it was great.
Schlags, I just got back from Vegas. We had a conversation. I'm not being judgmental or anything, but I'm just saying that if you're getting a relaxing massage, a massage to relax you, not like something for like physical therapy, just like to relax you.
Yeah.
Are you okay if it's another man doing it?
Is it okay if it's another man giving me a massage?
Or does it feel different to you?
No. Paul, I mean, like, all the guys that are at it's funny I'm saying this, at the Woody, you know, like they were dudes. They were dudes. I don't care. I'm just trying to get my body right. I think that might be I think that's the thing, right? Like, one, I'm
got a hole in the box.
I'm completely cool with, you know, who I am. So it's like, hey, listen, are you going to get my body right? Cool. Do it. Go. I mean, what are you talking about? We had Olin in his magical black hands that massaged me. He's a dude. He's a dude.
Right.
And he massaged us all through our career at Ohio State. Yeah.
I knew that.
I know that you're not, because you're probably, Tito. Do you care? Let's ask you that question.
It was not what I expected. I expected that they would automatically assign someone of the opposite sex to you. Because that's the way they've done all the movies I've seen.
Yeah, gender bias. Like, what?
Not gender bias.
Are you in there? Are you afraid?
No.
Are you afraid that you might, you might get aroused?
Yeah.
Well,
to the same.
Listen.
And so if somebody of the same sex was massaging you, Tito, is that why you're concerned about that? It's like,
it made me uncomfortable
when you not have enough comfortable in your own skin as a man.
When he blew in my ear, it made me uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie to you. No, it's me and two buddies, though. We're getting the massages. They both had
Were you and your two buddies getting a couple's massage?
No, there was three of us.
I would do that if if I was there, like, hey, can I get a discount if we go in the same room? Like, yeah. I mean, okay. You know, keep going. There's three of you guys. In the same
they
room
both
at the same
had
time
very
with
young.
Three other dudes.
They had young, attractive women rubbing their feet and their legs and all of that. And I had Chen. That was the guy's name.
Okay, so what you're basically saying is you wanted a female to rub on you. Like, I get it. I mean, I'm hoping your wife is listening to this, because you're discriminating because you said that they were too attractive. So now you're making it about how good looking they are as opposed to how good was the massage that I got. Like, I don't care what you look like. I really don't. As long as you get my body right. Now, I'll tell you this, Miss Christina, she was at the Armory. I went in there last week. I felt amazing. So I don't care. And when Olin comes into town from Vancouver, guess what, Bob? We got to go see him.
When is Olin coming into town?
I don't know. But we're just going to have to set it up like we used to do in the old days. I mean, this is how it used to be. Like, Bob, like, hey, I'm going to Olin's at like 4 o'clock. We're like, all right, cool. Like, I'll be there at 5, and then AJ be there at 6. Or, hey, take my 5. I got to go at 6. Something came up. Like, that's what it was. Just back to back to back.
Just dude stacking.
Okay, so when you were
dude stacking, a dude stacking other dudes.
When you're at Ohio State, obviously you have the facilities are there for you to get a massage whenever you want.
That was not the case when we were there.
It wasn't the case there.
Maybe now they just get massages in the training room. Like,
okay,
people are just walking around, walking by.
Stupid question.
Yeah,
it's all included as part of your.
Hiked up.
It's all included as part of your. I'm an athlete at Ohio State. I play football. It's included, right?
Okay.
Charge it to win.
It is charge 100%. You charge to win, but here's the deal. It's not like you're just like, hey, I need a massage today. There are certain days that they're scheduled.
Okay.
Where they come in.
Recovery day, Schlags.
Recovery day, but there's also a meritocracy. Like, hey, I'm no offense to the guy that is number 6 on the depth chart, right? Or the walk-on guy. You add a lot of value, but it's like you might not get it because there might not be enough time, and you're going to take care of the dudes that need it. I'm just saying it's a fact. Like,
okay, but like you don't have to have you don't have to have an injury. You don't have to go and say, you know what? It can just be I'm sore. I want a massage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of it, do you try to tip the guy?
No.
Okay, so I didn't know if you had I had to tip
You're in
Chen.
college, you're in college, one, and they're getting paid by the university, two.
Right.
They should be tipping them.
Okay, that's why I didn't know if that was a.
Done. No. Did you tip your guy?
Yeah, I tipped my guy.
Give him a tip, like, hey, don't take wooden nickels.
I actually gave an additional. The massage was $100, and I tipped him 20. I don't know what the number is. What you're supposed to do?
I would say that sounds about right.
I just looked at what the Temple and Eckert did, and I followed them.
They're making like a 4X on that guy. 5X.
Of course.
$20 an hour. That's so terrible.
Well, they've got the capital costs and everything. Because I was telling him, I go, he realized what the unexpected delight when he pulled off his mask or his towel on his face. And I was telling him about Sashimata.
They gave us like a washcloth over our eyes and forehead, and then they started. But like one woman went through and gave us all those. I figured it must be the woman doing the massage. And then about 10 minutes into my getting my feet rubbed, I thought this woman's got quite the grip. And I lifted up the washcloth and realized it was not the woman. It was the man. It was Chen who had that. But yeah,
dude, you can totally tell by their hands, bro.
Well, you should be able to.
Like, it took you that long to know that it was Chad?
Chen.
Besides the fact that you felt this?
No,
besides you felt that.
I haven't gotten a lot of foot rubs from people in general, so I just thought
you
maybe
got your feet rubbed. You only got your feet rubbed.
No, it started with the feet, then he worked his way up. But let's not go. So
I like going top down. I like it flushing down and out.
And then it worked his way up, and then got my arms, and then my temples.
Oh yeah.
And so,
did you get your glutes and your groin, your adductors?
I got
quads?
the glutes and the quads. Those all got taken care of. Yes, but it was.
Well, as he's working his way up, like was he making eye contact with you as he was working up those quads?
I could. That's what I'm saying, Schlags. I had the washcloth on my face, but my eyes were open and I couldn't relax. So when he said, "Hey, you feel pretty tense here,"
Chad's just like
Chen.
Yeah. Okay. Konnichiwa, just relax.
It wasn't what I expected.
Just relax, Tito.
They had a menu you could choose from, and I just followed what my buddies ordered because they've had it before.
What type of massage did you get? We didn't even talk about this.
What I don't know I can't remember what the name of the massage was.
So I only get like deep tissue stuff.
Why would you get anything other than deep tissue stuff? They're just wasting my time. Might as well go sit in a pair of boots. Hey, Bob, it'd be really funny if like Chen could do like a mean like Donald Trump like impersonation while you're there, but in whatever, and be like, "Oh, you're feeling so tense, Tito." Like that'd be so funny.
Feeling so tense. Yeah. To loosen you up.
I can't because first my buddies ordered we're gonna get this one, and then they changed their mind and ordered something else at the end. I just texted them see if they could tell me what the name of the massage was we signed up for.
Well, did you go? Were you all the way naked, Tito? Like normally,
no.
Normally in Vegas, like you get all the way, right? And then they get the towel and like were you naked? Did you feel like when you put the thing where you roll?
You didn't get all the way naked.
You get all the way over by the meat stick and the meat missile and the doom-a-jigs, and then. No.
The side nuggets. Schlags, it was not. No, it was a legit massage. It was like I told these guys.
Why is she like.
No, legit massage is normally. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't really care because my people are like, if I go to get a massage, they're like, "Hey, let me step out." I'm like, why? I just shirt off, shorts off. I got underwear on. Like, you're not going up in there. I just hike them all the way up.
Well, so I had shorts on. The only thing I take it off.
Why would you have shorts on?
Because how we walked into the mall. It was a mall massage.
So you free balling?
No, I had underwear on too. Schlags. I had shorts.
So why don't you take the shorts off and just go with underwear?
Because it's in a damn mall. There's families around.
You weren't.
People are walking past you?
Yes, it's like open glass. It's like if you're.
That's so amazing.
And we're sitting in
it. I'd still be in my underwear.
No, Schlags, you can't do that. I probably would have gotten arrested. But no, so like
you know why? Because you probably would have been aroused.
No.
And they would have got off that table with Chen, and they'd be like,
but I wasn't going.
What are we doing?
And at that point, though, Schlags, once I realized that 10 minutes in, it was an hour-long massage, by the way. 10 minutes in, I realized.
And people are watching you get
so
massaged
weird.
by Jen.
They could, yes. If they walked by, wanted to peek in, yeah. They would look at the gun show. They can see it. I'm not going to deny them that opportunity. But yes, they were watching us.
Did you guys go to like a gun trading show?
No, we didn't do any of that. We just.
What gun show were you referring to?
No, I'm not. No, my arms. I'm saying that's an Anchorman reference there. If they want, if ladies want to peek at the gun show, who am I to stop them?
Tito, sound like I didn't know what you were talking about. You have scrawny arms, the most scrawniest arms this side of the Mason-Dixon line.
He did pull my arm back too far at one point when he was trying.
I like your impersonation, Bobby.
Well, we'll use it a little bit later, but so just before we get you out of here,
why is he pulling your arm? Why was he pulling your arm too far back?
Tug on some things.
When he worked his way up, he was stretching out my arms, and I actually made a little Michael Jackson sound when he did. I was like, ah!
Yeah.
Like that when he pulled back a little bit too far.
Oh my gosh! If I'd have been there and you'd have made that sound while I was in there, you must have really good friends.
I think they set me up, Schleg.
That don't judge you.
I'm
currently judging you.
That's fine. I think that they set me up.
As long as you can stand up and act like a man when it matters, Tito, then I'm fine. You can be as soft as you want to be. All right, Bob, what is your question?
Well, I mean, we're coming off a bye week. We're going out to Washington, and going to be a hostile environment. 3:30 Eastern time, 12:30 local kick. Flying out a day early on Thursday. What is how do we get them back off the bye week, get them ready to go, and ready to fly out there to play? 3 time zones away.
Yeah, Tuesday, right? Today's Tuesday?
Yeah, 2 days.
You ready to get them ready, Bob? Bloody Tuesday. You get them pads popping. Just like Tito was like in Chen when he was popping his pecs. You pop those pads. That's what you do. You get right back into it because they had a little bit of a break. But, the good thing is, like last week, you already installed kind of what you want to do for them. So now it's go execute. And you have a banger of today, and then you're going to have a good one tomorrow, and then you're going to do it, and you're going to get on the plane, and you're going to go down there. That's it. So it's like, from a dude's perspective, it's fantastic. But that's exactly how you get them rolling is you get them back, and you get the pads popping, and it's go time. I think they're going to be ready, man. I think they're going to be juiced up for it. It's on the road. And, hey, let's not kid ourselves, Bob. You and I were talking on the Bobby Carpenter show yesterday. Their quarterback's a dude. He's their main guy, and they got a good running back, and they got a good wide receiver, but their quarterback is their guy. Defensively, hey, guess what? They only gave up 27 yards to a team that doesn't like to run the ball. However, they still gave them a lot of passing yards. So it's like, okay, you take our offense versus that. Now, they can't make comparisons like that, but if we can establish a run like we need to, and who's going to be that guy? I don't know. Bo Jackson better get some reps, which they've been working out all week. But you run the ball, you play the defense the way that we've been playing, no problem. And that's the other difference. When you have a running quarterback like this and they can do all these different things, it's going to be the disguises. It's going to be the things that we've done previously from disguising what we're doing, the different looks, the different tags. That's a different level, man. Awareness in real time of what that is. People are saying, "Oh,
that wasn't me."
Yes,
I didn't.
No, I like
button.
it because hey, Faith, guess what? National Pot Pie Day, and it's Rooster Day. What are we saving our money on?
Exactly. No, listen.
You know what, Schlags? You heard the sound. You know what it is.
I know what it is because I love that.
Well, you created it. It's Mott Sticks, crispy.
Oh, I love Mott
on the outside, breaded gooey on the inside, served with the side of warm homemade marinara sauce. They're delicious, and they're good. They're $3 all day long. Now, Schlags, we're going to play That's What He Said. You're going to have to hop off the phone here. We appreciate you because Bodie's...
50 freaking cents for a Mott Stick because you get 6, right?
That is true.
That's true. You get 6 of them.
6 or 50 cents.
But Schlags, before we let you go, I texted my buddies, asked what the name of the massage was we got, and I'm not sure if my buddies if this is the name of it or what he's replying. He said it was On the Road, whatever that means. And then he said,
road.
Or it was
the roadie?
Relax with Chin. That was the other one it could have been. So Schlags, thanks for the time, buddy. We appreciate it.
Hey, attack and dominate, go Bucks, beat Kansas City, Columbus.
All right, Bobby, I think I've got the that's what he said.
I already got that's what
You
he
do?
said.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You get a chance to win a $50 Roosters gift card. 614-821-1460 is the number. Tito went out to Vegas. What was the game he was talking about playing, which he won so much money, or didn't? Not sure, but he was talking about playing a very specific game where he also got waved off by the other folks at the table. Answer the question right, you get the $50 gift card to Roosters.
All right, 614-821-1460 is the number. Call, we'll get you a winner. Coming up next, Who's Got Juice, Morning Juice.
Delaware County Veterans Services, here for those who served. Located on the ground floor of the historic courthouse in downtown Delaware, our team of Veteran County Veterans Service officers is ready to help you access VA benefits, emergency financial assistance, dental and medical grants, transportation, and more. Need a ride to a VA appointment? Facing a financial emergency? Are you or your spouse simply looking for answers? Then give Delaware County Veterans Services a call. 740-833-2010 to schedule an appointment. Delaware County Veterans Services.
Hey, what's up? It's T-Bone. My good friends over at Sleep Better Columbus want you to know that if you're 65 or older, enjoying those golden years, but maybe you're dealing with restless nights, you need to listen up. Are you tossing and turning, struggling with sleep apnea, and that leaves you wiped out during the day? Well, it's time to reclaim your rest with Dr. Mark Levy at Sleep Better Columbus. As a leading provider in non-surgical sleep apnea treatments, Dr. Levy helps you breathe easier and sleep deeper with custom oral appliances, a comfortable alternative to CPAP. The best part is that Sleep Better Columbus is in network with most medical insurance plans and is a proud Medicare provider, so your coverage can work seamlessly with Sleep Better Columbus. And as we head toward the end of the year, don't let those benefits go unused. You don't want to wait to use your deductible. Act now to make the most of it with Sleep Better Columbus. Call Sleep Better Columbus today at 800-MORE-SLEEP or visit sleepbettercolumbus.com. Once again, that number, 800-MORE-SLEEP or sleepbettercolumbus.com for your consultation. Sleep better, live better, you've earned it.
Dangers rarely lie out in the open, so no matter where you live, it's important to know harmful pests can hide in and around your home.
Here I come!
Rodents and cockroaches are drawn to food waste and garbage.
I know you're out here.
Ticks lurk in tall grasses, and mosquitoes lay eggs in standing water.
I can hear you.
Rodents, ticks, and mosquitoes can all spread dangerous diseases.
I gotcha.
Seek the facts you need at pestworld.org. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
My son Ian was diagnosed with a brain tumor at the age of 16 months. The outlook was pretty rough. I mean, it was, we had no hope until St. Jude rescued us. I mean, they saved him. To this date, we are 12 years into this journey, and from day one, we've never once seen a bill. It gave us the peace of mind to know that we're there with our son, and we're gonna beat cancer together. Now, he is doing really, really well. He's alive because of what St. Jude has done. He's here because of the doctors who came before, their blood, their sweat, their tears, the knowledge accumulated and shared, with everyone else around the world. This is how we get rid of this, how we help kids beat cancer all over. It's the future.
Together, we will make cures possible for every child everywhere. Learn more at stjude.org.
Tito has had 2 wives. They've both been named Heather. If you know someone named Heather, please warn her. This is Morning Juice.
All right, Morning Juice. We got a winner there.
We do, yeah. Barry from Canal Winchester.
He knew that Baccarat was Thitoff's game of choice while out there
in the Sin City.
The Sin City, in between getting massages by Chen.
No, it's not in between massages. It was a single massage.
Do you need a bank that truly values local business in this town and the opportunity to work alongside them as partners? Whether you're a small business or a large operation, Riverside Bank of Dublin has the right tools for the job. Riverside Bank in Dublin, they've got the experience of working right here locally in Central Ohio. They understand the business climate in our area, and they're going to help you reach your goals. Whether you need an SBA loan to get your business off the ground, a line of credit to keep your business running smoothly, or equipment financing to get your business up to scale, Riverside Bank will tailor a solution that fits your needs. Visit them at riverside.bank or stop in to get to know them in person at 6300 France Road. Riverside Bank of Dublin, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Well done as always, General. There, see, I said it this time. Let's tell people.
Read?
Yeah, it says well done by you. Let's tell people it's got us juiced.
What's got you juiced?
Sponsored by Billiards Plus. Find your next grill and everything you need for the master griller. Billiards Plus on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
I just realized, Bob, I haven't gotten a nosebleed for a while. I'm in here. Remember that we had that one spell for like a week and a half?
What's amazing is that Charlie Sheen told me yesterday he had an 18-hour nosebleed one time.
It's basic. What is it? Tuesday, so I guess that probably means.
How do you get your nosebleeds Thitoff?
It's not the same way Charlie Sheen did. I just have a trash can next to me over here that's not here anymore.
Rock.
Yeah, I don't. It's amazing. It's just something I just thought about.
Rocks.
My nose was running a little bit just now, and I just realized I checked to make sure it wasn't blood. Then it reminded me to think of the fact that it's been a long time since I had those. That doesn't have me juiced. What's Schlags got to say?
I'm at the farm. I go around. I mow. I shoot my bow. I do work. It's fantastic. There's just something about riding a tractor or a riding lawnmower and shooting bows that just gets you like in this state of mind. It's fantastic. I really enjoy it. A lot of thoughts going on in there.
It sounded like you did today.
He's got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive.
What could go wrong?
What has me juiced today, guys, or not juiced rather, is the news that not only CeeDee Lamb is he going to miss probably about a month with the ankle sprain, which was obvious as soon if you were watching the game. He had quite the swelling going on there, had a nice baseball-sized knot in his left ankle, I think it was, in the Bears game, and they showed that on camera. But good news. Worse. How could things possibly get any worse? Starting right guard Tyler Booker is going to miss more than a month with also a high ankle sprain. Now down 2 offensive linemen and your best wide receiver on an offense that's got to score a whole lot of points for the Cowboys to win any games. Good news, though, between them probably winning about 4 games this year and Green Bay struggling, maybe we'll have 2 top 10 picks next spring's draft. Maybe we can draft an all-pro pass rusher. Maybe we could draft 2. That does not have me juiced today, guys. What does have me juiced, maybe, try to give you guys and the listeners a winner yesterday. Take the over in the Notre Dame-Arkansas game. Opened up at 58 and a half, I think it was, give or take, already up to 64.
Yeah.
So that's nice and juicy right
58
there.
58 would have been good.
64 might still get you there. All you need is a nice 41-40 banger, just like we had 2 weeks ago last time we played an SEC opponent. And that
Do you like Notre Dame -5?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't. I don't trust this defense at all. We're going to score. I think the offense is really good. We covered this yesterday, Tito. We're all in. Bobby. No, you're good. I'm just letting you know. Bobby, Austin, and I are all in on the CJ Carr hype train. What we are not all in on is the Chris Ash defense through 3 games at his Notre Dame tenure. But that's all right. We're going to just keep working at it, keep trying to improve, trying to keep getting better. What else has me juiced? I'm off tomorrow.
That's good.
Are you?
I'll miss you guys. I am, yes. Tomorrow, the next 2 weeks, the schedule might say I'm off, but I'll be here. So that has me juiced. I love working with you guys. But when that alarm doesn't go off at 3:15, I'll enjoy that.
Yep.
And I'll be back Thursday.
Yeah, I love it.
Bob,
Enjoy
who has
it.
you juiced, sir?
What's got me juiced? I'd like to take an off day. I need to figure out how to get back in the portal to submit my PTO since I getting blocked out. So that's a bad thing. I've
got to submit a ticket for that, Bob.
Yeah, I'll get a ticket for that one.
That's not. Good news is, Fearless Leader's back on Monday, and he'll get that fixed for me. I wonder if I get it fixed after the date that even if I use all my PTO, I'll still have some remaining before the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the possible outcome of what could be happening here. I don't like to take many days off. I do like to sleep in from time to time, which would be nice. To say the least, but I really enjoy doing the show with you guys. It's got me juiced that you're back here. Thitoff. Watching the second half, the Charlie Sheen documentary is in 2 parts, so I finished the rest of the first part yesterday. Got pretty juicy at the end of that. The last half hour, we started diving into his descent, the early descent through the late 80s to 90s, his rehab, the intervention that is that. God bless Martin Sheen, man. The one thing that you'll take away, I would encourage everybody to watch it. He has a great family. I think his parents care a lot about him. they called the damn federal marshals on his ass to get him arrested, to put him in jail so that he wouldn't kill himself with drug overdose. They had Clint Eastwood call him, for heaven's sake. It's amazing.
I
I'm like,
picked up the phone. As soon as I heard that voice, I knew who that was.
Does Eastwood talk like the same way he sounds in movies? Like what he called had like.
Well, Charlie Sheen kind of impersonated him.
Yeah.
And it was the same.
It wasn't actually Clint and
Right.
I'm saying, I wonder if he sounds like if he's
I'm guessing.
Make My Day, and he's got kind of the same.
Listen, I'm sure he kind of has that grizzled delivery.
Right. Yeah.
Grizzled delivery right there.
So some people look at it as method acting.
Right.
Maybe Clint Eastwood looks at it as method living.
It's just Clint.
He just.
What character would you play? Yeah, play that guy. Yeah.
He's living the gimmick, man. He just became that. So that's got me juiced. Hopefully, my daughter has 2 tennis matches this week. I'd like for them not to be canceled. Their final one, I believe, is Monday. They got a tournament Tuesday or Saturday. And my gosh, I would like to see. We didn't get rain for so long, and then we're just going to get more and a bunch of rain. So that doesn't sound very good at all. So hopefully we get the rain we need, but we can get it in a responsible way, and it won't be canceling everything. It was nice for the kids to have their stuff canceled though last night. We had to sit around, relax, and enjoy an evening, watch a little Charlie Sheen, watch a little Monday Night Football. And then I got to go over to see my boy Schlags at his new digs. Got most of that set up, and looking good. Their house was it's pretty great with what they did to it. Had about a 3-month construction on it before they moved in. And Schlags did a lot of it, explaining to me still everything he wants to do, and just happy to have my friend back living incredibly close. So we get a chance to see him more and more. That's got me juiced as well. And then, you know what else last night? My son and 6th grade son, and even my 3rd grade son, they were playing inside, started raining. It was pretty warm rain, so they were like outside playing in the rain.
Yeah.
Which I was like, that's awesome. Get off the video games. Just make sure you shower and get warm. Like, don't be sick about it. But it was great. I was like, I'd rather have them do that than be sitting there locked in on some PS5 game in the basement. So awesome to see some of that stuff
At least
go down.
until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out next week.
Gosh, we'll play that together.
Then you can play. Then you're basically living real life, just running the streets of. I think the game's supposed to be set in Miami.
Back to Vice City.
Oh yeah,
that's the only place it needs to be. Yeah. Vegas and Vice City, maybe a little LA. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of fun though. I might have to get that. And can I get it and not let the kids play it? Is that a thing, Bodie?
Oh yeah, you're their father.
Yeah, I guess I can set the rules and do whatever I want. So maybe I will do that. Speaking of parents and speaking of discipline, ran across this nugget early this morning with Matthew McConaughey on discipline and like the things that are important in parenting a little bit.
No grounding. We're not going to ground you because that'd be taking away your time, and your time is the most valuable thing you got. So take your licks. You're not going to get injured. It's going to hurt, and don't yell, because if you yell, one of the licks, go and get another one. Licks with a belt. I can't, I hate, and lying were 3 things that you got in trouble for. If I said I can't, my dad's teeth would just start to go. Excuse me? You were just having trouble. I said I hate you to my brother because I heard the word at school and I thought it could make me feel like I was older. I thought it was like a teenage soap opera thing, and I was only 9. So I threw it out there one day at my own birthday party. I said to her, I hate you. And my mom stopped the entire party. 40 kids my age in the backyard. Stopped it. My birthday. Stopped it. Pulled me around the side of the house and he said, what did you say? You don't ever use that word, especially to someone in your family. Gave me licks on the side of the house. And then turn around, said, dry your tears, resume, birthday party's back on. Don't ever use that word, especially to someone in your family. So what did I learn from don't say can't? That unable to do something, you can, even if you can't pull it off, you can go find help, which means you were just having trouble. What I learned from getting a butt whooping for saying I hate you to my brother, well, what I was learning is the antonyms to those words. Because saying I can't, lying, and saying I hate you were bringing me pain. So the opposite must bring pleasure, right? Tell the truth, love, and believe that you can. Those were the values, how I remember them getting instilled in me. And to this day, I still have them.
All right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Don't say you can't. Don't say you can't, Bodie. Those are rookie numbers. You got to pump those numbers. What's got you juiced, Jeff?
Well, I'm glad to be back. back on the air. I woke up rather easily today, which probably means I'll crash in a couple hours.
There was a song by Rick Ross that said, "I woke up in a new Bugatti," and I thought that was going to be your mantra after just hitting them up big for Baccarat in Vegas.
That would have been awesome.
You mentioned the rain here, and I've been to Vegas 15, 20 times, whatever.
Yeah.
And when I landed, first of all, before we flew to Denver and then to Vegas. And we're in Denver, and we're on the plane, and they come on and say that they have to remove some of the luggage because of a weight limit thing. Okay,
they start weighing you in on the plane.
Then, so that right there. First of all, I think, okay, if we're that close to the limit, to where maybe we're over, then this might not be the best.
Maybe we could push it to the limit.
Okay,
and Eagles had a song about that.
And then they said there will be no drink or snack service throughout the flight because we're running into bad weather in Vegas. It's going to be a very bumpy flight.
Tell them that I need to be drunk on the way there.
So, first of all, they say we're damn near too fat to fly. And then they say, and by the way, it's going to be a rough flight. By
the way, we can't contribute to that with the snacks. So.
Right. So,
was it bumpy?
It was bumpy.
Okay, sometimes they tell you that, and then it's not. And I'm
right.
like, hey, let's get off our cans and start getting some beverage service going here.
So, but landing in Vegas, it's raining. I've never experienced rain in Vegas.
It's a rarity.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. So that was out there. I had a great time.
Someone told me long ago.
What's that? What's that from?
It was a calm before the storm.
Oh, yes.
And Tito, I want to know.
I'm going to tell you this. Like I texted you guys, I watched part of the Titans movie.
Part of the thing.
On the way out there.
Will
and it was
ever
good.
Quit?
It was a good, I was getting into it. And then we landed, and then I was going to watch the rest on the way home. But instead, I didn't.
Got blackout drunk on the plane.
How did you only see half of it on the way there? You flew to Denver and then you flew to Vegas.
I don't think it's particularly long either.
I watched Denver to Vegas. Is when I started.
What did you watch from here out?
No, I was just doing research. Got to get ready. Got to get gas
Titans.
station ready out there. And then I started thinking, how
about on the way
2
back?
hours.
Yeah, dude, I was seeing 3 of everything on the way back.
It's 2 hours from Denver to Vegas. I don't know how you didn't get that.
I didn't think about it right away. And so
you're supposed to watch Talladega Nights too. I thought you were going to get.
It wasn't on there. It wasn't an option. Like I told you, it wasn't an option on there for something for me to watch, and I didn't. I wasn't going to pay for the internet. So
could have downloaded it beforehand.
I don't know how that works, Bobby. I'm not sure how to download something on my phone to watch it later. I wish I knew how to do that. If I knew how to do that, that'd make my life easier.
Steal Artie's iPad for school and download it on there.
That'd be the great play there. So anyway, but yeah, so I had a lot of fun, and I hope all of you have got friends that you can do things like that with. I'm not saying you gotta go to Vegas to see Chen. I'm just saying though, guys, people that in your life that you just look forward to hanging out with and doing something amongst yourselves that can be a tradition. That's what we do. This is like our 5th year, I think, going out here to Vegas together, and we always have a blast, and we grow closer, and we
grow closer.
See, I knew it, Bobby. Listen.
I was going to say it, but I was letting you close out the show.
Anyway, it was a wonderful experience. Oh. So thank you, Bodie. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, all the juicers out there also filling in for while I was gone.
Brody needs to be back in time for your
highness.
Highness.
Yes, he's got it.
You think I'm taking a Thursday off?
There's no way. So we're going to have him on this weekend?
We got Albert Breer.
No, we talked about it.
We can't not, I feel like, anymore.
Like that's fine. Yeah. We talked about it. Like maybe
when
we'll
his
have
contract ended, it was like maybe once a month, and it's just like it's just such a content machine.
He's gotten better.
It's
gotten better. He brings us so much joy.
Breer and your Highness on a Thursday. It just doesn't get better than that.
It really.
Two different ends of the spectrum.
It's a wide range there of what we're getting there. But thank you to all the juicers out there. We will be back again tomorrow. Morning Juice.
Hey, Bobby Carpenter here for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. An NBA Titan changes hands for a jaw-dropping $6.1 billion. The Boston Celtics, long a symbol of hardwood glory, have been sold to a group led by investor Bill Chisholm. The Celtics owners paid $360 million for the team in 2002 and are now getting a 17x return. A record-setting sale that proves the value of sports continues to skyrocket. Here's Chuck Moore, the CEO, and Travis Sanders, president of Riverside Bank of Dublin, on how they help local businesses with a return on their investment.
Thanks, Bobby. We truly value our partnership partners in this community and work with them side by side to help maximize their return on investment. We live and work in Central Ohio. We want to see it flourish, just like all of you.
Exactly, Chuck. Our partners come to us and stay with us because of our dedication to helping them grow and the amazing products we offer. Our experienced bankers and our local processing and underwriting will help you get things done faster, allowing you to seize opportunities as they come up.
Tune in every day for the Riverside Bank of Dublin Sports Money Report. Visit their office at 6300 France Road in Dublin or online at riverside.bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
James Laurinaitis here for my guys at Green & Sons, the premier Kubota dealership in Central Ohio. Green & Sons has all the Kubotas you need to tackle your land and come out a winner. They have zero-turn skid steers, tractors from 18 to 171 horsepower, and also utility vehicles. My favorite is my RTV Sidekick. The best thing about Green & Sons is they've been family-owned and operated since 1970, and you will love dealing with the Green family and their winning team. Do what I did and check out Green & Sons located in Mount Sterling and Marysville or online at greenandsons.com for all your Kubota needs.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Okay, let's go. Top row.
EYECARE?
Good. Next row.
AM America? iCareAmerica.org?
Yes. Eye Care America helps seniors who haven't had a medical eye exam in 3 or more years. They also help those with an increased risk for glaucoma, and the appointment is often free or at no out-of-pocket cost. It's easy to see if you qualify. Go to EYECareAmerica.org.
Diane from Michigan, a disabled senior citizen trying to get by. Henry from Florida, a veteran fighting to make ends meet. Elena from Arizona, a mother struggling to feed her daughter. Hi, I'm Connie Britton, and I support Feeding America because they help provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Diane, Henry, and Elena. Learn more at feedingamerica.org. Feeding America.